Okay. Gotta slip this back, no shit Barbie doll. Swear I move too fast, you just might crash. You know I ain't driving, so
welcome to another episode of Unfiltered and Undisputed Barbie Monroe Underground. I am your host, Miss Barbie Monroe the GOAT. We will be getting into some things tonight, but what I do want to send out a disclaimer. This will be a panel episode. Do not talk over each other. We ain't gonna be doing all that. And first things first, this is my show. So don't be coming up in here trying to take over my show. I do not need a co-host. If I wanted a co-host, I would have had one already. So don't tell me how to run my show. And also be respectful to everybody on the panel. If you are not respectful and you come in my room with that bullshit, you will be removed respectfully. So let's get into it. I noticed around in III that it is a lot of people discuss racism and non-representation in wrestling. And I am here for those subjects because we see it a lot in wrestling. We definitely see a lot of black talent. Over the years, how the way black talent was treated, not getting pushed, and how the way they characters was. So we have had conversations about that. But the conversation that's getting overlooked, that we didn't have enough of, is the misogyny that goes on in wrestling. And it is a lot of women who set the goalposts of women's wrestling. But what I do want to get into is the whole Divas era. Now, the Divas era was that era. I'm not gonna take it away from the Divas era. It was definitely that era. And me, honestly, I wanted to be a WWE diva when I was a kid. When I got older, I wanted to be a WWE diva. And I'm like, the girls were super pretty, the glitz, the glamour. It seemed like they had it all together. But deep down inside, those women, come to think of it, when it comes to the promos, and I just felt like when it came to women's wrestling at that time, they was pretty much bumped down to be sex symbols, props, managers. It just, now rewatching the old episodes of the Divas era as an adult, it is a lot of things that did not sit well with me. And I just feel like I wanted to be the one to discuss this and give this a conversation that needs to be had, because we know how this company gets down when it comes to the racism and all of that and non-representation. But we also can discuss the misogyny and the sexism that goes on in this business, and just male dominated industries in general. When it comes to us as women, we gotta fight to be heard, and we gotta fight for our spot. So the topics I will be discussing tonight is the era we loved. Were we celebrating the women or the image wrestling created? When glamour became a distraction, did beauty overshadow talent? The silence behind the spotlight. Why do people stay silent when they have a platform? Oh yeah, I am bringing up the whole Mr. Being named, who just allegedly retired. Yeah, we finna be getting up on his ass. And also, don't sell it. Why do industries protect the image over the people? With the whole Ashley Massaro situation. We will be getting into that tonight. And then when women fight against women, actually that will be the segment with the whole Ashley Massaro situation. Because it is not all, like, let me clarify that. Not all, but it is some women that is more so focused on trying to be one of the boys that they forget what it's like to be an ally. Because we deal with internal misogyny as well. And also, And then not even just that, why some women look at each other as competition instead of uplifting each other. And then also the legacy we leave behind. What legacy we are leaving behind when it comes to women's wrestling. So if you do not follow my YouTube page, follow me on Barbie Monroe the GOAT. Subscribe, like, hit that notification bell so when a new episode is loaded up, you will get that notification. Also follow me on all social media platforms. And let's get into it. Now I'm finna start inviting some people up. Y'all hit them likes, tap that screen. Oh yeah, we finna get Fabulous Moolah ass together too. We finna get her ass together tonight. But I want all of y'all opinions. I want y'all to put y'all stank on these topics. If you want to come up and speak, hit the request. I will invite you up. And another thing, if you are not speaking, please y'all mute your mic. I cannot stress this enough. Mute your mic if you're not speaking. So let's get into it. We finna start inviting some people up. Hit that request button if you want to come up on the panel. And we gonna discuss some things tonight. I want to know all of y'all opinions. I want y'all to put y'all stank up on it and how y'all felt about the Divas era. Did y'all think it was in just in male women in male dominated spaces in general? Like, why do some people and some companies look at us more for our appearance than our talent? So, Jam, you got the floor. Is there anything you want to discuss on any of my topics tonight?
Hey, thanks for having me here, Barbie. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, baby?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm gonna do my little intro. I'm doing good too. I'm doing my little intro right quick. Hey guys, it's Jam. Jam. How's everybody doing? Go ahead and follow me on here if you want to, and follow my Instagram at Jam is him. And as I always say, you know what I'm saying? Um, always, always, always stay good and stay out of trouble. But anyway, I wanted to talk about what you said. Um, then you
Yeah, these are the discussions, but you can do
yeah
a shameless plug to your
that
life, to
uh
your
the,
social media platform too.
yeah. So I wanted to talk about the diva thing now. Looking back on it, and know how you said that you went back and watched some like old episodes from the divas era, and some things that you didn't like now that you're older.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I went back did it too, but on here on TikTok when they'll show some clips sometimes about the Attitude Era for how the divas were back then too, and the
Mm-hmm.
Ruthless Aggression Era and PJ Era when they'll show clips sometimes. Because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back and rewatch the whole episodes because I did that when I was little when I started watching wrestling, so I just couldn't, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, you're right. Now looking back on it, it does maturing realizing they called them divas because yeah, they did it for your appearance. Think about the Bella Twins for a second.
Yeah.
And then remember how they used to have the divas title because they ain't take used to take women serious as competitors. And now
No,
that
they
I'm
did
older,
not.
and now that I'm older, maturing is realizing they do not need to bring that divas title back, and they need to keep that in the archives forever. Not bring it back in the next 30 years or none of that. Cause
Yes.
now look at what they did. They called y'all divas, not wrestlers, like how they were doing the males. And that's
No, they weren't.
now looking back on it, that's what I didn't like. And now I always said that I wanted the divas title back. I was one of those people who were saying that. But now that I'm older, I gotta realize they don't need to bring that back because that was disrespectful for just using them as y'all as sex symbols.
Yeah, it was
How they
very
how
disrespectful.
they
And
did
just
The
think about
Bellas.
it. The term divas. Like, y'all couldn't call them anything other than divas. It's just like they are female, and I feel like back then the women was not taken seriously as competitors. They wasn't taken seriously as wrestlers. They was just pretty much either bumped down to being, hey, Tommy Reefer, bumped down to either being a manager, a valet, a love interest, part of a male wrestler story, or just a sex symbol.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, they put in the work just like the males did. And quiet as it kept, I feel like even in the Divas era, the women carried the WWE of wrestling sometimes. They carried it when the men couldn't. But they still didn't get taken seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had the lingerie matches. You had the bra and panties matches and all of that. And then the whole I like the knockouts over the divas in TNA. Like, I like the knockouts because they was taken seriously as athletes. They wasn't necessarily taking just sex symbols. And they was taken seriously as athletes over there at TNA. So that is what I do give to TNA in the Jeff Jarrett era.
Mm-hmm.
He took them seriously as wrestlers. And I just feel like they was like, when it came to the WWE, and when I was younger, I admit I wanted to be a WWE diva when I turned 18 and whatever, and whatever the case may be, that was something I wanted to do. But as I got older, and I was like looking at that shit, and I was like, you know what, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this at all. And then just think about the segments. You remember the segment, and this segment lived rent-free in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the segment when Vince McMahon, and you know what Vince McMahon was telling on himself.
Mm-hmm.
He was straight up snitching on himself. Like, but the one that did not sit well with me and and kind of broke me was when he had Trish Stratus get on her knees and bark like a dog.
Yeah, I have not seen that in so long, and that clip in so long. But looking back on it, now that I'm older, like I said, that was disrespectful, and the fact he had to do that on national television,
on national TV,
and
in
then
front
it's
of
like,
the world.
And then it's like, why would you put that in the script? And I understand too, back then it was the Attitude Era, but that's what I'm saying. The Attitude Era is not coming back, and it will never be another one. Because the stuff that they do today, like how they did back then, WWE would be canceled. Like,
yes, they would have definitely
changed.
been canceled.
Things changed, and what I didn't like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but what I didn't like is when Triple H started taking over, when Vince McMahon stepped down. I remember them days. I don't know if you remember, but I remember them days. He was talking about bringing the Attitude Era back, and
I remember them days.
And I'm like, oh hell no.
In the Attitude Era, let the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era be what it was.
Yeah, rest in peace, like Undertaker would say.
Let that shit be what it was. Because honestly, a lot of shit that they got away with back in the day, they wouldn't get away with that shit now.
Nope.
And then on top of that, with WWE being a public traded company, they not trying to fuck up their money.
Mm-mm.
So they got to kind of clean it up a little bit. But still, like, I feel like we grew up on the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, and we thought that it was the shit. But looking back on it as an adult, it's just a lot of shit that did not sit well with me. And then I remember the one segment that, damn, I swear, this shows how much Vince McMahon was such a fucking creep. Like, the damn storyline that he wanted to have with Stephanie, even though I don't care for her ass neither, with damn Stephanie to have his baby, to be pregnant with his child.
Whoa.
And I'm like, what?
His own daughter? I'm not going to say the word, but I know.
I'm like, what kind of shit is this?
Yeah, I didn't even know that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, like they wanted to do a whole pregnancy angle. Yeah, Shane McMahon too. Like it was a mess. And it was like, is you fucking serious?
And the fact that her own brother even agreed to that, Just want to
Yeah,
get it
and the
get
fact
crazy.
that Shane McMahon and you know what, Shane McMahon is the only McMahon I fuck with. But for him to agree with that shit was not cool at all.
Yeah, and I'm just want to say this. I went back watching on you know how Dark Side of the Ring. A lot
Yeah.
of things they need to fucking talk about. The Fabulous Moolah thing, that episode. I'm gonna get back to that one day later
Oh, we
on.
finna get Fabulous Moolah
Yeah,
old ass together
but
too.
I
Even though
want
she no longer here, but we
yeah,
finna get her ass together too.
and so I want to say about the Vince McMahon. Went back on season 5 because I never don't remember watching the episode of Vince McMahon. Right, I
Mm-hmm.
learned a lot of shit that he did when he had there was a wrestler I forgot his name. Dang it, but Linda used to be married to him, and basically Vince McMahon did not never him and Linda were never together at first.
Oh,
He
really?
stole
Jam? Yeah, we gonna get back to you.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Carry on.
Okay. So he stole his girl, and so that's what I learned. Like they were never all that together, and they talked about more what he did in the episode. And I'm saying too, a lot of things they need to talk about, like a Stephanie McMahon episode. We need a lot of episodes of these wrestlers who just give you the side eye when you see them. It's like they're
Yeah,
hiding
at
something.
this point, it is a lot of stuff. Like it is a lot of stuff I give, and it's a lot of these wrestlers I kind of give the side eye to as well, because there's a lot of shit that they have done up in they segments that made me kind of side eye them too.
Like, do you know certain ones if you don't mind me asking? Like,
Yeah. And then we Infamous 6. Infamous, I want to get up on you. What is your put your stank on any topics that I have tonight on my board. So, what you want to speak on? Put your stank on it. Okay, he going offline. All right. Oh, invite him back. Hello,
Sorry about.
Infamous.
Hey, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I was about to say, I'm like, okay, you did your cricket phone, all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
Um,
so, what is your opinion? Oh, thank you, Fats. So, what is your opinion on my topics tonight? What do you think about looking back on it as an adult when it comes to the Divas era? I know you a man, so like, when it comes to not all, but some of y'all men, y'all gonna be like, yeah, okay. But I want to
yeah.
know what's your opinion on it. Like, what do you think about it now, looking back as an adult?
Well, okay. Well, looking back on the Divas era, like if we're going like the Divas era with like the Bella Twins and things like that.
We gonna take it all the way back, just like the not even just really the Bellas era, pretty
Yeah.
much mainly, um, pretty much mainly like the ruthless aggression attitude era.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
So I want to know what's your opinion on my topics.
Okay. So with the Divas, like back in the Attitude era, it was pretty bad. And now at the time, I was a teenager, so I didn't really catch up on things. But looking
Hmm.
back at it, it's like, oh my goodness, this was horrible. Like we cannot do this ever again.
No, we cannot.
And
Like
then
that, and you have some people like bring the Divas era back. No, it's
no,
not gonna happen. And
no,
first of all, I feel like a lot of the women wrestlers now, is they not going for it. And I know Divas was ruthless aggression, but we talking about women in wrestling in general, Easy Mac. So don't try to quiz me. I know my wrestling, and if you want to debate me about my wrestling, I'm ready. Anyways, back to you, Infamous. Voice, put your stank on it.
all right. So yeah, just looking back, it was pretty bad. But I wanted to say this real quick. I definitely respect the ladies nowadays because not only are they beautiful, they're beautiful, but a
Mhm.
lot of them are actually talented. They can actually wrestle a little bit, you know. And I think that this era of women's wrestling has improved greatly.
Yes, it has. It really
'Cause
improved a lot
if
compared to back in
if
the
you
day.
yeah, if you look at the Attitude Era women's wrestling, it was non-existent. It was just a
Yeah.
bunch of bra and panties matches, mud wrestling matches, and it's
Yeah,
just
them fighting in gravy on Thanksgiving and all of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
and it's
it's
like
like, and then not even just that, it's just, or them doing Playboy spreads and
oh, that
all of
was a
that.
big
And
thing.
then you, like, they was more than just a pretty face. And
Yeah,
I feel like back then, WWE did not utilize that.
no, and then like the ones that were talented, like you had Jazz. Miss Jacqueline was pretty good too.
Yeah,
They
you
kind of
had
got
Jacqueline, you had Jazz, you
yeah,
even before
they,
Ruthless Aggression, you had China, you
China,
had
yeah,
all of them that wanted to not be looked at as, they wanted to be taken seriously as actual athletes.
yeah, exactly. And then like they pulled the trigger with China. I like what they did with China,
Yeah,
besides
I
the whole
like what
Triple
they
H
did with
stuff.
her.
But like,
But
yeah, but it was still overall pretty bad.
yeah,
They
I
wouldn't give
like
them a
how the way
chance.
they did with China, but the things she get for putting in the work and being the best to ever do it, how the way
Yeah.
they did her was dirty as hell.
Oh yeah.
And they still doing her dirty from the grave because she deserved to be part of the WWE Hall of Fame by herself.
By herself,
But we
yes.
know that's not gonna happen due
Well,
to the fact that you got Triple H trifling ass. As long as he can help it, he ain't gonna allow that to happen.
well, let's not forget that the doofus son-in-law slept his way to the top. He slept
We
his
all
way to
know
the
that
position.
at this point. We all
Right.
know Triple H. We all know Triple H is a liar and a gold digger. We
Yeah.
all know that.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
they did China so wrong, and he wanted to, like, he used. I feel like he used China as a placeholder,
yes.
and then as soon as he was able to lay it low and lay up with the boss's daughter,
He took it.
that's when he, like, you know what, I'm in there.
Yeah.
I'm in there. I'm with the boss's daughter.
I don't
Yes,
think a
he
lot
did. He
I don't think
slept his way to the top.
yes, he did. I don't think a lot of people understand that.
But
That, like,
everybody want to
like-
get up on us as women. When you see a successful woman, they like, ooh, who she
exactly.
sleep with to get where
Exactly.
she at. Like, it's not
Men
men
do it
out
too.
here who do the exact same shit.
Men do it too. I can agree with that.
Like Triple H, Kevin Federline was another one.
That's
Yeah.
another one, yeah.
Also, I just
For
want
some of you, yeah, if y'all old enough to remember that, he
I
was
do.
another
I
one.
wanted to say this.
Todd, Candy's ex-husband.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna say this, Lita. I'm bringing Lita first for a second.
Yeah.
Even though even though they were called divas, Lita to me I think was more serious. He wanted to still be more of a wrestler, taking her serious as a wrestler.
Yeah, Lita was one of them that she wanted to be taken seriously as a wrestler, but with her real life situation, with her, messing around like on Matt Hardy and all of that, that kind of overshadowed that.
Yeah, it did.
And that kind of made Lita look like, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm a fan of hers, but that kind of made Lita look like a 304.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, do you all remember too when on Raw one time back then, like in the mid 2000s?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like when they had sex on TV, her and Edge.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
Like that
Like,
didn't
when
make sense to me. Like,
when I'm like, is y'all serious? It is kids here. Like, why is y'all doing
that's
this?
what I'm saying.
I'm like, ain't this kids in the audience? Y'all literally doing this whole sex show, like, and it's kids here.
And you know, it's crazy. When that happened, I was in my mama's stomach, but she was watching that night because she's watching wrestling.
You was in your mama's stomach.
Yeah.
Hey, Black Ray,
But
hit the
yeah, but
request. I want to
it was.
invite you up.
But yeah, you're right, and I said to myself, ain't no way the parents did not cover their kids' eyes and babies' eyes, like, like, come on.
I,
We was watching that on Monday Night Raw. I swear, wrestling back in the day was a family staple.
yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody in the house was watching wrestling every Monday and Thursday night. This was when SmackDown came on Thursdays.
yeah. But
How
it's
you
like,
doing,
And
Barbie?
if you was too broke to get cable, you was able to catch Monday Night Raw on Telemundo.
yeah. Well,
How's it
it's
going,
a good thing
Barbie?
I
How's
wasn't
it
one of them.
going, Swift Kid? I want
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, Black
What's up?
Rain, how
All
y'all
good,
doing
bro.
tonight? Hit them likes, y'all. I'm at
Man,
885. I am trying to get to at least 20 to 30K likes, y'all. Because we finna get up
you
into
hit
some
that light
things
button, y'all.
tonight.
My thumb tired.
Because this is a conversation that needs to be had. Because we already know when it comes to racism and all that, we already know that shit goes on in wrestling. We already know how this company gets down. But I feel like the conversation when it comes to misogyny in wrestling the conversation is not had enough. And it needs to be had. So I'm gonna be the one to have it. So Swift Kid, voice your I want you to put your stank on your opinion on all of my opinions, my topics tonight. What did you think about wrestling's beautiful lie behind the glitter, the glamour, and the fight for respect?
Well, for me, Barbie, I didn't really grow up with like WWE, the WCW stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
I say, I mainly was a WCW person, but I grew up with like more of the Japanese wrestling and Joshi, and watching that evolution of women's wrestling
Mm-hmm.
more so than most of America. I would say WCW and like the WCW New Japan partnership at that time in
Mm-hmm.
wrestling was kind of fairly new to me, and I didn't
Wasn't
understand
the
yet.
Japan division with WCW was called AKI or some shit like that? Or wait, I know.
I will have you would have to ask Light Skin on that. He's more in depth on that.
Yeah, or I think it was DOA or something. I do remember the Japanese league that they had in WCW. I do remember that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember it too. I just it's very vague for me. I'm old.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I know, well, yeah, but yeah, even with that being said, like I grew up with more of the Japanese stuff. So like when it comes to women's wrestling, as far as someone that's a black man in America, we already know that we're playing with our hands were tied behind our backs anyway.
Yeah.
So for me, I always charged it to the game for that reason. So like, why if coming from my experience with women's Joshi wrestling in that scene, did they have similar issues, especially when a company like Stardom and Rossi? Because Rossi was a little out there too when it comes to women's wrestling, but I feel like the difference with Rossi and versus the difference between Vince McMahon is that Rossi played it close to the vest with a lot of his stuff
Mhm.
versus Rossi was just more like he was very phobic. He was more like he would demean he would have these young girls training at 6, 7 years old.
Yeah, now that's a bit much.
Yeah, he was that was more the thing with Rossi. Like he like you think about young women like Starlight Kid, who's been like I would say she started like in her early teens, but like you think about I would throw a name like Maya Iwatani. She started around like 11 or 12. So like you look at a lot of these names that's in the Japanese circuit that's big stars in Japan. Like
Hmm.
Rossi had a like even with WWE like Io Sky and all of them. These girls started out super young under Rossi,
Yeah.
and it was kind of baffling to see that, especially like, but there was no like.
oh, they were being over sexualized. But yeah, you could say if I've been to Japan and I've been to Stardom and Japanese Joshi shows, all women Japanese shows in Japan, like, and
I
like,
always wanted to go to a Japanese, like I always wanted to go to a
it's fun.
Japanese wrestling
It's
match.
fairly fun. It's very fun. It's fairly entertaining. Like as someone that's why I say I love Japanese wrestling because the atmosphere is funny and plus the tickets are cheaper over there.
And it seemed like they got a lot more respect over there
Yeah, they
when it
do.
comes
Like
to
they treat it's
the fans.
literally
They have a lot more respect over there
yeah. If you didn't
compared
know,
to here in
Antonio
the States.
the Antonio Inoki, he created a whole uh committee that's actually supported by the Japanese Parliament.
Yeah, because I don't
It's
just
treated it's treated as such as a sport. So like it's literally considered a sport in that country. So versus
yeah,
here, we just look at it as entertainment. But like
pretty much.
yeah, like versus like I would say like the difference between Japan and America is because like we understand sex sells in America.
Yeah.
Like and there's nothing wrong with that. I think there's ethical ways to do that. In here in America, I think people don't know how to navigate those things or not even taught those things.
Yeah.
Versus like in Japan, like yes, they have they have very beautiful women that are just talented in the ring, but also aesthetically pleasing in
Mhm.
certain ways. But I think that like certain companies in Japan, certain promotions have found that balance of beauty and brains and
I
brawn.
actually have that tatted on me, Beauty and Brains.
Okay, but and I
Yeah.
think like even with AEW, you think about a company like AEW. AEW, you could say I would say a good 85% to 90% of the women in AEW are fairly attractive.
Yeah.
But the
But they are
difference, but
talented.
yes,
They lead with their
I think
talent. They don't
Tony,
lead with their sexuality or their looks.
yeah, like you think about like you take a woman like Persephone, that's the CMLL Women's Champion, in the of her home promotion in that company, and she's on the dual contract for AEW and Ring of Honor and CMLL. If you and I don't know if you've seen a picture of Persephone. Persephone is a thick woman. She's a thicker girl for Latinas, especially yeah. So like, and the fact that she's made her own. Like I watch her interviews. Like she came up with the whole Persephone thing on her own and asked CMLL to do it, and that was her style. That was all her. Now just imagine her in the NXT and WWE ecosystem. You see how they do Lola Vice, and
Yeah.
Lola Vice is a whole was a combat sports fighter who actually fought for a living,
Mm-hmm.
and they reduced her down to just butt cheeks.
Pretty much. But thank you for your opinion, Swift Kid. I'm gonna move on to the next person. Black Rain, welcome to the underground. What is your thoughts on any of my discussions tonight? Put your stank on it.
You know how I get down with this discrimination bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
But
gonna
this is
strap up because I'm about
this
to
is a
unload the clip.
conversation that needs to be had, though.
Exactly. So let you
I'ma
guys
let you
know a
cook.
little something. So I'm not sure if you guys watched SummerSlam tonight. I'm not sure if you did.
I ain't watched that trash.
But yeah,
I
so
did. I
as you
watched it.
guys know, as we stand on the main roster, every champion is white. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now because I be looking, I be watching. So my thing is this: we have got to look at the fact that I'm gonna just start with the women. The women in the WWE has gone through so many phases, right? We had the bra and panties matches. Y'all know how that era was. We went into the Divas era, and then we went to the 6-minute match era, and now we got the Women's Revolution era, right? I feel like they're going back. They're regressing into the Divas era because why are we not having women defending their titles? Why do we have women that are out with injury? You have to crown an interim champion. That has never been done for anybody. And
No,
why do
that
we
has
have to
not been
sit up
done for
here?
anybody.
Yes, and why do we have to sit up here and make mid-card titles for women that you're not going to prioritize? Because that U.S. title and that IC title is not being defended. Why are you treating it lesser than the men's titles? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Another thing, it's the fact that now they're going back to beauty for the women. You have to be beautiful in order
I
to be
noticed that
pushed.
too.
So Bailey's can't come out and said herself that she wasn't the prettiest woman in the room, which is why she hasn't been prioritized out of the 4 horsewomen, right? We all know how Sasha Banks was treated because she's the black one of the 4 horsewomen. They didn't give a damn about her because she was black. They don't give a damn about Bailey because she's not as attractive. So Becky Lynch and Charlotte got the better end of their 4 horsewomen. If we keeping it a book, let's keep it a stack, right?
Yeah, and not even just that by aesthetically with Charlotte, also because of who her dad is.
Exactly. That's a bonus.
And then not even just that, like with Rhea, she got that golf girl aesthetic, and Triple H, I guess she remind him of China.
Exactly. So he has some kind of weird fetish with her because she hasn't been stripped of the title, but had it been Jade Cargill, she would have been stripped. But moving on.
And another thing I want to get on when it comes to Jade Cargill, I'm like, don't get a little too comfortable because at the end of the day, you beautiful, gorgeous, but you still a black woman.
Yep, that's true. You're still a black woman.
She better wise up real quick.
Right.
Yeah. Like I understand she exudes confidence. She knows who the fuck she is. Like she knows she looks good, but at the same time, you're still black. That's what I want people to realize. At the end of the day, you're still black. Even Obafemi.
Okay.
I don't care what Brock.
In a racist ass company.
I don't care what Brock Lesnar said. Oh, but you still black. I don't care how much you praise Elon Musk. I don't care about none of that. Exactly. At the end of the day, bro, you still black.
Okay, so Black Rain, I want to ask you this, but I agree everything you're saying. So with you going back to the 4 horsewomen. So with that being said, or what you said, because Sasha Bailey was less attractive, but hey, she's damn good in the ring. And
for sure. Sasha's my favorite out of the 4.
Yeah, that's true. But I wanted to ask this. So with that being said, who do you think was the best 4 out of the 4 horsewomen? But you are cooking though, like
with me, 4 horsewomen, who I think was the best, I'm gonna say Sasha Banks.
Yeah, and I'm just so glad that she got the fuck away from that company.
Yeah,
like Mercedes. Because but you know what I like though?
She started to flourish.
Yes. But here's what I like though. I like the fact that she bet on herself because not a lot of wrestlers got the balls to do that. Her and Naomi walked out at the same time. Went to 2 different companies and showed that you exactly what WWE was missing out on. And look what WWE did. Reached back out to Naomi and brought her back in and made her women's champion. That's what you got to do. But folks are scared to do that. They don't want to bet on themselves. Look at Carmelo Hayes, how he's booked. Let me tell you something. If Carmelo Hayes went to AEW, I guarantee you this man will flourish because look at Kevin Knight right now. Kevin Knight is on his way to stardom, bro.
Swerve Strickland.
I mean,
Swerve Strickland, exactly. Do y'all know how pissed off? Let me tell y'all something.
And also Ricochet too, for example. Another
exactly the man.
We can't even go down the line when it comes to the women. Athena,
yes.
Willow Nightingale. We can go down to, of course, Mercedes Moné.
And let me tell y'all something.
We can go down the line.
Look at AEW's
a lot of
champions.
black talent, and especially a lot of black women winning in AEW. I don't even know why the fuck some of this black talent in WWE is begging for a seat at the fucking table when these motherfuckers have showed their true colors about how they feel about us time and time again. How many times they gonna tell y'all we don't want y'all black asses at our table?
And the closest, Barbie, let me say this, and the closest you're gonna get to black representation is through a Samoan. Yes. So let me tell you something. Do y'all remember that promo?
Is black.
Yes. Do y'all remember that promo? That legacy cut on Mark Henry, Kofi Kingston, and MVP.
Yes,
Randy Orton specifically said that y'all should go back to where y'all belong, which is the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, bro. That shit
I remember that. I remember watching that.
Bro.
I remember watching that when I was younger with my papa, and I was too young to understand. But now I'm older. When I went back watching that clip a few years ago, that was fucked up. Like, dude, there's a lot of stuff you go back watching, and it's like,
and just like even how the way the women is treated, like, and then also we're gonna segue to the silence behind the spotlight. Oh yeah, we finna
Oh
get up in
yeah,
that, and
yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all cook,
I was
and
gonna
I'm gonna
say
be
Barbie.
cooking too.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I was gonna tie. It was ties into what I was saying before. So it says, why do people stay silent when they have a platform? It's because they're afraid to lose what they have and
Yeah,
afraid to be shunned away from the platform that they're currently on. Because a lot of WWE wrestlers right now don't even speak out
Right.
against issues. Right?
no,
They
they
don't
do
speak out against
not.
any.
Mhm.
There's like very
And
few.
issues that affect them. Hey, Lily Rose.
Exactly. You know, in AEW got the F Ice chance, right? You won't hear that shit in WWE. You won't hear that over
Right.
there.
No,
And
you
plus,
wouldn't
You know what
hear
I'm
but
that.
it
saying?
also that
And
also
even if somebody, and then the problem is, I feel like when it comes to the WWE, they keep them wrestlers in line.
Oh
They
yeah,
will literally tell if you still want to have a career, you might not want to talk too fucking much. Because let's think about it. Let's go all the way back to when the allegations came out about Vince McMahon and they asked Cody Rhodes about that at that press conference. And he was dancing around that question because he was treading damn lightly. But
he
then
was
again, when it come to Cody Rhodes, like, dude, this is the same fucking company that look at your fucking father as a non-motherfucking factor. But yet
exactly.
you went back there.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
And then not even
he
just
has that
that.
John
This is
Cena.
the same motherfucking company that don't even respect women who look like your wife.
Exactly. How you have a black wife and can't you respect,
How
like, bro, I
you
don't
have a
understand it.
black wife? And then, first of all, when it come to that Raheem joke, I wasn't feeling that shit not
I
one
know,
bit.
right?
Because it's like,
Nah,
motherfucker, with you having a black wife, you would think you would know better.
Right.
exactly. And let me tell y'all something. Cody Rhodes has that John Cena PR training. Because anytime you ask this
Yes,
man a
we do.
question, he doesn't give you a direct answer. I'm like, bro, just answer the damn question. I asked
Right.
you a yes or no question. I don't need you to take segue A, B, C, and D to get to what I tell you, bro. Answer the question directly.
But
You know what I'm
Yeah.
Black,
saying?
you know
And
why
now
they do.
and now
But
that I'm
Black, you
older.
know why they do that, especially with content creators that's in the wrestling space, especially the ones that look like us.
They don't want to fuck up
That
a potential opportunity.
yeah, it's an access thing. It's not they know if they piss off the wrong people or they piss on the wrong chair or somebody, that access to that platform is going to be gone. And then
At
you
this
got to think,
point, and
but
that's the
also,
reason, and
but
I wanna land my plane. But that's the reason why I voice my opinion
Hmm.
on shit that motherfuckers is too scared to say. Due
Yep.
to
yeah,
the fact that I don't give a fuck
I
about a
get that.
brand deal.
And
I don't give a
that's
fuck about an opportunity. I got opportunities. I'm not trying to get on. I've been on.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
but I also look at it like this. Like I get like yeah, Barbie, you and Chris are the creme de la creme when it comes to just talking y'all shit. And
Mm-hmm.
even Big League Leroy, our boy Leroy,
Mm-hmm. Shout out to him.
yeah,
He
even
in the
yeah,
house right now. Big Leroy in the house.
yeah,
I'm gonna get to you
y'all
in a minute, but I'm gonna
yeah,
let Swift
everybody
Kid
doesn't
cook.
have and like I was saying, like yeah, y'all are the biggest shit talkers when it comes to like you got your platform because you got people that's willing to back y'all up. There
Hmm.
are a lot of people on these platforms and many other platforms that don't have that type of backing that y'all have. So they do have a lot more to lose than you or they would.
Yeah, because dude,
And
I
I
don't give a
get it.
fuck
And
about this social media shit. I do this shit for
yeah,
fun.
I know, but
I
I
got
know you
business
don't.
ventures
But a
behind
lot
the
of people,
scenes.
I know you don't. I don't have a platform like that because I that's why I don't do podcasting in social media like that because people are vicious on this shit. I don't have the mental space, mental capacity to do it.
Yeah.
Man.
But for those that I do know that are in this space, I look like when it comes especially young black creators, they access is the bread and butter of what they want to do. And what if you take away that bread and butter from that person, that you're essentially taking money and food out their mouths to some of
Yeah.
them.
Because when it comes
And
to
it
some
does
of these content
and
creators, this is
and
their only
sometimes
income.
yeah, and sometimes like even for us as black folk, yeah, to some of us like you got your platform, you made it in your life. I'm still trying to get mine, so I'm gonna bite the bullet as much as I can
Yeah.
to get
I'm
to
gonna kiss
and
as
you can
much
say that's
ass as I can to get in them spaces. Like, no,
yeah, and you
it's
can say
time
that
for us to build our
like
own
I'm selling
spaces.
out. And you can to somebody that's on the come up can say, hey, if that means me selling myself out and having no a little to no integrity because I'm trying to eat too, but you don't want me to eat because of your stances. Your stances is your stances. I got to worry about me and mine. And that's how some people are going to look at that. Now, do I always agree with that method? No,
No.
but I do also understand that there are people out there like, hey, if you eating and you already got yours and you are already eating well, don't stop my money and
Yeah, and
stop
I'm
my
not gonna stop nobody from eating. Like, we
yeah.
all
Exactly.
trying to eat.
That's how some people look at that. I'm not saying all people look like think like that, but there are some out there like yes, we already know WWE is a bunch of bullshit. But there are people that are fans that want to do content on professional wrestling that they're not going to get the same type of notoriety and fame for doing other wrestling promotions like an AEW or New Japan or Ashe that
Or
WWE
GCW
yeah
or
or yeah or like that
JCW or,
yeah we
like
know
all
that
of them, or wow. Like, they're
yeah
not
like
gonna get that
so
same
and I think
notoriety.
we could let's call it what it is. WWE is a safety net for a lot of content creators, especially black ones that have some type of access that are in the videos or get invited to backstage stuff like that, or they buying all the merch and stuff from WWE. It's a safety net,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, most definitely it
it is
is.
hard to ask someone to give up that safety net for the sake of a collective mind that's not going to that may be there for you today, may be there for you tomorrow, but they're only there for a short, limited time,
Hey,
and
Swift
they're
Hmm.
not
Kid,
going.
I'm gonna chime in on that for a second. I just want to say this real quick. The reason people are so afraid to let go of that safety net is because they don't invest in their audience first. They don't let their audience know who they are. Because if I
No.
like a creator, I don't care what they're covering. I don't care if it's WWE, AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL. I don't care what it is. If you are a great content creator, you got the personality to do it and genuinely want to do it, I will come back and watch you. Point
Yeah,
blank,
like the
period.
personality and the charisma to do
And
it.
I agree
Exactly.
Like,
with you,
even with
Black
me,
Rain. I
like,
think
I'm
there are
just
some.
like,
I
even
do.
with me, I'm just playing around with this. I do this for fun, just voicing my opinion and have a personality. And honestly, I never thought that anybody was gonna watch my shit or follow me or tune
Man,
into
quit the
my
cap,
live.
quit
I
the
never
cap. You know
thought
we
that
was
was
gonna
gonna
pull up.
happen.
Quit the cap, quit the cap. We was
What
gonna
you
pull up.
mean, quit
Barbie,
the
as many
cat?
messages I get,
Ooh.
Barbie,
No,
as many
I
messages.
knew people was gonna follow me,
Yeah.
especially when it come to men was gonna follow me because I'm good to look at. But I didn't know if
Girl,
any
No, no,
stop.
no,
dudes
no, no,
really
no. I meant
wanted
your
to.
personality. Like your personality on Chris's panel, like you stood out because you were unfiltered. That's
Yeah.
what people need to do more on this app. People are afraid, they walk on eggshells, but you have
And
that
I'm not one
unfiltered
of them.
personality. Exactly, which is why you have the audience you have now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But to your point, to that, like everybody, like you unfiltered is everybody doesn't have that unfiltered, unchecked, unhinged personality. Like we all know Chris. We love Chris.
I love
Chris is a
Chris.
is a is a
Shout
is
out to
a
Heels
is
for
a
Life
basher.
Yes.
podcast.
Chris, my
Like,
Yeah.
type of peoples.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
he
but
is.
everybody see all like as a black man, I'm more as a black man from the South. I'm more the person like I don't like drama. I don't like confrontation as much. I don't like confrontation. But if you push me to it, yeah, I'm gonna give you your money's worth.
And
Right,
also, I'm
like
gonna say
Tupac said,
this.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me, bro.
Yeah,
That
Yeah,
quote lives on
I
I
today.
get
go
that,
by
but
that
I'm not
mantra
one of
Exactly.
those
too. I ain't
people
no
that like.
killer, but do not
Exactly.
push me.
And
Don't you
Yeah.
Yeah,
also,
push
I'm
me.
not one
Don't
of
you
those people.
touch me.
I'm not one
and
of those
also the
people that.
thing I love too about H4. I'm sorry to cut you off, Swift. Man. But I just want to say this about H4L. Like, shout out to him right quick, but I respect the hell out of him. He gave some advice. Like yesterday we was talking about of course wrestling. He said for us fans who still watch WWE, like if you don't like the product and what they're doing, then don't watch it.
Yeah,
It's
and at
hard for
this
me. It's
point,
hard for me.
I understand it's hard for you, Jam, but if you continue to support a product that, first of all, made it abundantly clear they don't give a
The
fuck
reason
about
why
their
I really be
fans,
watching
then
is
putting out
because
shitty ass product, and then on top of that, it is numerous of wrestling promotions out here that's just as good. Like, just
I
it
be
was hard
watching
for me. Don't get me wrong.
AEW and
It was hard for me to give up WWE. But I eventually did because I'm tired of these motherfuckers playing in my damn face.
sometimes like WWE, they do be having some good matches, but it's still not really much no more though. You know,
And then how the way they are and how
like
misogynistic they is. And then not even just that, with them letting Ryan Garcia out of all motherfucking people.
Man, let me
Like
tell you
out of
something.
all
and
damn
think about it
people.
too.
Man,
Why
Think
do you
about it.
think his ass ain't got no
Hold
boxing
on,
career no
they are,
more?
and besides, we're about to have a Tom Brady versus Logan Paul match in WWE.
And you know what, Kenny Omega, everything Kenny Omega said is starting to come to pass. Because he said that shit years ago.
But
Saying that I think Kai Cenat and Mr. Beast is gonna headline a WrestleMania, and I won't put it past it if they do. And then Logan Paul and Tom Brady, like, dude, Tom Brady goes, like, both of y'all just go somewhere. I swear, like, I don't even want to talk about them two lames. Like, at least Tom Brady is tolerable.
But Barbie,
I
I just want to ask you this: like, don't you see like the level of delusion because they brought in so many
75
celebrities, but the viewership is still decreasing? What does that
Yeah,
tell you?
because don't nobody want to watch this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, they bringing in all the celebrities, bringing back legends, doing all, and it's not working.
And I hate it because, you know what I'm saying, I don't even know if I want to watch Raw tomorrow because I think this Monday on Raw I heard that Danhausen and Joe Hendry did a sing along together, talking about some. I believe that you
it was
are
bad.
cursed.
It was terrible.
And then they got Joe Hendry just doing you know what? Not like Joe
but
Hendry.
that's kind of, but even with that Barbie, like
With his
I was
sweet
saying,
ass.
All right, let
But
me slide in real quick.
anyways,
Let me slide in real quick.
Hold on now.
Hey, let me slide in real quick. So, okay. I just wanted to say this. I just want to get this off my chest. Triple H did say if you didn't like what he was doing, you can F off and stop watching.
Yep.
And so everybody did.
yeah, so everybody
I just want to put that. Yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. He told us to do that, and then we did that.
Yeah, it ain't
I
nobody
stopped
watching that
because
bullshit.
they have
So
Brock Lesnar
you
come
gonna
back.
tell people that you want their viewership and they dollars, and you telling them
You
to fuck
disrespect them.
off?
Yeah, and you disrespect. You want my money, and you disrespect me at the same time.
How
It's
you
not
gonna
happen.
disrespect me, but you want my money?
Exactly.
Same when Pat McAfee was sitting up there talking about calling the fans
fuck Pat
bums, but
McAfee.
yet begging for money.
Talking about the
Pat
WrestleMania
McAfee.
tickets free for Friday or something like that. I'm like, bro, get off my TV.
My point is, you know what? Good luck. Like, as far as Triple H rat gold digging motherfucking bald headed damn can't wrestle, can't talk,
Triple
have
GPT.
delayed ass.
It's
You know
gonna be a
what?
new
How
era.
about you go fuck yourself? How about that?
He probably does. He
In
probably
the
does
words
that.
of Cody Rhodes.
He probably does.
And like, how you gonna disrespect how you gonna disrespect the fans, but you still want their money? Good luck selling out that WrestleMania next year.
You know what's crazy? He actually said something recently saying that you shouldn't be blaming their creative team. You got to blame the actual wrestler. I'm like, bro, first of all, the wrestler is only based off of what y'all give them from creative. So what you talking about?
Yeah. They don't have no control of their characters and of their storylines.
Right.
They don't have no control over that.
Yeah, because he specifically said y'all are complaining about the same people rotating in the main event, but y'all aren't cheering on the other people. I'm like, bro, we've been cheering. We want Melo. LA Knight be getting cheered. What are you talking about? You're not pushing them.
What the fuck is you talking about? Like, dude, like, do you hear yourself? I understand you get old, but do you hear yourself? Like, LA Knight was getting cheered. Carmelo was getting cheered, but yet both of them, then they got Royce Keys about the blue. Like, shit, where the hell he been? Y'all gonna have him do a SummerSlam and he gonna disappear after this?
I would say this: when it comes to women's wrestling, I would give Tony Khan a lot more credit than a lot of people would give him, because even with even with the roster of women that he has, and they probably have the most diverse championship lineage
Yes.
in probably modern wrestling history, just in AEW amongst the women.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got not only you have the first Japanese women's champion, you had your first two champions were a Japanese woman and a black Native American trans woman as
Mm-hmm.
champion. And then your longest reigning champion, Hikaru Shida, and then you got
Thunder Rosa.
you got a Mexican born champion in Thunder Rosa,
Mm-hmm.
educated I would say an educated white woman in that's also a dentist
Yeah.
in
Britt
so
Baker.
I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest
Britt
Oh,
too.
Britt
Baker.
Baker, where's she been at?
Yeah, I remember her
She's gone.
Been
DMD
helping out.
baby.
The
She's been
crib.
dealing with like her own mental health and stuff like that, and like
Okay.
Okay.
DMD.
and she's also helping out Rebels because I think her and Rebel are good friends. So
And I'm gonna be
Okay,
honest
so
too.
hit them likes, y'all. Hit the For You page. Hit the share. Help me get to 20K. I am trying to at least get to 20 to 50, 40, 50K likes. So
And
if you
I'm
feeling what's going on, if y'all having fun with this live, hit them likes. Hit the For You page. Let's get into it. Big Lee Leroy. I'm still calling you nasty. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, don't try to rebrand yourself now.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
am. I
So
am regretting myself.
So I would like to know what is your opinion on my topics tonight. Keep it short because I'm trying to segue.
No,
But I'm just playing. But
I'm just.
put your stank on it. I want to know what is your opinions tonight when it comes to women wrestling.
Well, I've said this in the past about like I've
Being a
always loved
beautiful
women.
lie.
Huh? A beautiful lie. What?
With wrestling being a beautiful women's wrestling in the past was being nothing but a beautiful lie.
Oh, okay. This is that. I was lying. I was like, never. No, I've always loved women's wrestling. I'm probably one of the few. Me and Polo talked about this when I first met him. I on top of the attractiveness, I even at like when I was like a teenager, right? I was never like. Of course, I goon like every other kid and every other man or whatever, right? But
Mhm.
like, I've always loved women wrestling for the wrestling, for like the differentness of it. Like, so for me, uh, I the reason why I never really rock with her because they always treated women like side shows, side projects, sec objects. I never liked that shit, even when I was a
Mhm.
kid. I never really liked that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
My
having them
first,
doing bikini contests, bra and panties matches, the damn nightgown matches, and all that mud
yeah, never
wrestling
really
on
rock with that
gravy.
shit. Never really rock with that shit. My
Yeah.
first, my first introduction to actual women's pro wrestling, I've said it multiple times, but I'll say it again. On the indies was Shimmer. It was the first time I saw badass women that they was actually good at wrestling and shit. And funny enough, they have a YouTube channel where they showing all the old events of the old matches. So I first saw the Canadian Ninjas, Portia Perez and Nicole Matthews, this badass tag team, and she was such a great heel. I saw LaFista, who's such this badass chick from Canada, going to war with Serena's mom. I mean Paige's mom. I saw Athena for the first time, Mercedes, a young Rhea Ripley, Jesse McKay, all those people.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome Kong, Aja Kong. Well, Awesome Kong was also doing teenage stuff, but I saw her at Shimmer.
Yeah.
And I used to be a regular at Shimmer shows. And so what they used to do was you used to meet the fans afterwards, and they would talk with the fans and everything. And that's how I've been following along. I've been following Mia Yim and Becky Lynch. Now I want to say this: it's not a long sentence. I used to love Becky Lynch. I was a big fan of Becky Lynch for years. I was like, yo, she's dope. She's hella, she's hella good, right? When I saw her pop on NXT, she was really good. And I would say for the last, I would think even when she had that, her major push, she was good. I think in the last year, she's progressed as a women's wrestler. Like, she's not even as good as she was. And it's crazy to say that, because if you say that on any other panel, any other fan base, so I'm like, no, she's still good. Nah, I just can tell now that when you're a worker and you're a wrestler, you can just tell people their skills had progressed and stuff. But being that to say is, I don't like when people put up people that are not good. Like they've been putting up Maxine. She just don't got it. She's just a valet. She ain't got it.
Pretty
But
much.
Okay, so
But there's nothing wrong with being a valet
hold on.
either.
Wait, it is
Hold on,
nothing
let me-
wrong with being
let
a
me-
valet.
hold on.
nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong
No,
with it. What I'm
don't tell
saying
me
is,
to hold on my show. I have the
Oh, no,
floor.
no.
This is my show.
No, I
But
apologize. I didn't mean it like that.
yeah, this is my show. So
I understand.
I'm the host.
I apologize.
If you got something you want to say, raise your hand, because I'm the host. So
I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
I know you didn't mean it like that, but still, I gotta have control of the room because this is my show.
Got it.
Like, you don't tell me to hold on my shit.
I got it.
I love you, but I gotta make that abundantly clear. I'm the head bitch in charge up in here.
Got it.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. Okay, Infamous, you had something you want to say?
Yeah, real quick with the Becky Lynch. I somewhat agree with that, but however, I just want to say that, like, she hasn't really wrestled anybody that was good either.
No, she did not.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and I apologize for cutting you off.
Okay, I still love you, but I just had to let you know who the HBIC up in here. Anyways,
right.
So I want to segue to more than a pretty face. Why do you guys think that women have to fight to prove that we belong in male-dominated spaces? Why do y'all think that?
I think it's just a mentality, like more of the old guard mentality of how they look at women in the wrestling circuit. Because if you think about it, if you have people like the Bischoffs and the Cornettes and the Russos been telling you for years that if you're a woman's wrestler, you got to look a certain type of way, wrestle a certain type of way, and dress a certain type of way in order to get time in the ring. That's the mentality that they it's a top down trickle down mentality that WWE is like conditioned people to believe.
Yeah.
And it kind of trickles into now because you like some people were saying like
thank you.
Like some people was saying earlier that they've literally conditioned literally 3 generations of wrestling fan. Like I've always said, they always conditioned 3 generations of wrestling fans to believe that their way is the highway and anything that anybody else does is wrong.
Yeah, or you with us or you against us. Race had got 3 generations of wrestling fans who have that mentality. You either with us or you against us.
Yeah, so and I gotta go, Barbie. I gotta find food.
Okay, have a good night. Hope
Thanks
you
for having
find
me.
something good. Swift Kid, love you. Have a good night. Jam, since you had your hand raised, what is your opinion on why do you think women have to fight to prove that we belong in male-dominated spaces? Put your stank on it.
Remember what Swift said. He brought in a wrestling type, and that's true. But because that's in that too. But it's like really with anything. Like think about other sports, not just wrestling, but like basketball, football. Like how how people were discriminated and said that girls can't play football, girls can't play basketball.
Yeah, and
They
just how the
have,
way for the longest time, how the way they treated WNBA, not like it's not a real league.
yeah, and
Like the WNBA players wasn't getting paid as much as the men.
yeah, and I remember them days. Remember they talked about that like a couple years back and still say something about it. You know what I'm saying? Why they get paid? Why NBA males get paid more than that WNBA? I remember they had complaints about that and everything. You know,
Like they even had the lingerie football league. Y'all remember that?
yeah, I remember that. I remember,
Yeah, the
yeah.
lingerie football league.
And it's like they used them as sex symbols. Like, didn't y'all
Yeah.
have? Why didn't y'all have them wear pants like the males do? They had them wearing these damn panties
Skimpy
and
ass
booty shorts.
lingeries throwing the football around. And
Yeah,
it's just like, and I just feel like, especially like, I'm gonna get a little off topic, but it's on topic. I feel like the 2000s, especially, was a very exploitive era when it came to women.
yeah.
It was
Especially in the
very exploitive because at that
especially in the
time,
cartoons
yeah,
too.
at that time, you could even think about with the video games. I haven't seen now one female video game character that was that didn't have no, you know,
But yeah, and they still had that to
that
this
wasn't
day.
busty.
They still had that to this day.
Yeah, they still had it to this
Like
day.
if you played Halo, what I remember playing that they had a female like that with the female Spartans, what they call themselves. Yeah, and they had them all the butt and all that in the armor, made it too sexualized. And again, you're right. And go back to the cartoons in the on the whole 2000s, and they did that with women, still made them attractive.
Yeah, I
And that's
remember
and
Stripperella, Aeon Flux, like late night on
have
Spike
y'all
TV.
ever seen Totally Spies? They kind of did that with
Yeah.
them.
Yo.
You know, I started watching Totally Spies actually in my 10th grade year and a couple years ago because I never seen it, but or remembered it. But you know, that's what they did. Like looking back on that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so but it was still a fire show. But like now looking back on this stuff when I'm down that we're older, you cannot. They got away with a lot of shit back then.
Yes, they did.
But
And
hey,
then,
guess what though? They ain't never show us no gay shit because that was not on our minds how they're doing nowadays with cartoons. That's what I don't like today. Today, you know. That's why I go back watching the old cartoons sometimes that I grew up watching. So that's the truth. Mhm.
okay,
So you gotta be at least decent looking. I hear some from so many of my friends that are women that it's like so hard. Like you have to look pretty, and you gotta be presentable, but you also gotta be tough, and you also gotta take criticism and the whole thing. This is why I fuck with like a lot of women's promotions because when Thunder Rosa had her promotion, all she wanted is like girls that can work, girls that can wrestle. It don't matter if you was pretty. It was matter if you can do. And I think the unfortunate thing is, more you have to be more than a pretty face because they want and wrestling is so like it is misogynistic and there's a lot of misogynistic people in wrestling. And the more you be around them, it should be like, yo. But then they try to hide that shit. That's what the fuck. Like
yeah,
they're trying to
they try.
hide it. I had a friend, and this is my plane that I'm landing. He literally said in the car with me. He said, "I don't really rock with women's wrestling like that, but there's only a few women that I rock with." And he named Kendi Page. He said the Renegade Twins, like basically the good workers and shit like that. And I was like, so not Bailey and at the time Sasha, so not Bailey in that fucking match. We literally got into an argument. So you're not going to tell me that Bailey and Sasha match wasn't fucking good. He was like, it was all right. I was like, the fuck is you talking about? So we're arguing about that shit. So it's just
Probably
like
because they didn't look to his standards.
it's just like dog. Like it irritates me that the stuff I hear from women and like the you know the stuff of like you have to look like quote unquote you have to look like Maxine to get an opportunity, but while that is B-Fab's out here grinding trying to get a fucking match, but she can't
I
get one
just feel like
because
us as women, we have been pressured for years with these unrealistic ass beauty standards that some men have made up for us.
right.
These
I
whole
definitely agree.
unrealistic beauty standards. I'm pretty sure back in the day, even now, like with all these unrealistic beauty standards, I'm pretty sure a lot of them women dealt with EDs.
I bet, yeah,
A
sure.
lot of them was pressured to get plastic surgery. A lot of them was pressured to look a certain way and fit a certain aesthetic. And it's just sad. Like, why this pressure ain't on the men? Men can age and grow old and be like, oh, it's sexy for them to be old. But when it come to us, when we grow old, oh, we hit a brick wall.
This
The
is
fucking double
fucked up.
standards. And this shit needs to fucking stop. Because I have had way too many friends, especially growing up, who have battled EDs because they wanted to fit this bullshit aesthetic that they expect women to look like. Even now, I've even danced with girls who dealing with health problems to this day because they was going in the back of a Holiday Inn getting them butt injections.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Because
it's
they didn't
sad.
have the money to. And I even know people who are in debt behind buy now, pay later getting that surgery. It's a lot of
Yeah,
females.
it's crazy.
It's a lot of friends that I know that's in debt behind that. Thousands of dollars in debt.
Certain women that I know, like, I would just say this. I know a woman that Bailey told her, you're not pretty enough that we're not gonna hire you. And she was really good at wrestling. She had a presentation was on point, all that
Well,
shit,
when it
right?
came to Bailey.
No, this is a different girl.
Oh, okay.
Like this wasn't even a national TV company. It was an independent. It was a top independent name.
Hey,
It
King
wasn't even Ring of
John.
Honor. It was. I don't even fucking say the name because I don't work for them. It was a company called CZW, and she wanted to
I
work
know
for
her.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, told them like, you're not pretty enough to be on this roster, even on our women's roster thing. She
And
gut
I'll be
wrestle all
like,
that shit.
sis, I'm not pretty enough. I will take my talents elsewhere. Hey, Albert Rogers, welcome to the Underground. I am your host, Miss Barbie Monroe, the GOAT. So we got somebody new up in here in the house. So,
Hey, yo, what up, Albert?
hey,
Hey,
What up,
Albert,
bro?
welcome to the
What's up,
Underground.
What's up,
Albert?
Albert?
hey
What
guys.
do
Oh
you?
yeah,
Hey,
I just met Albert too on JJ. What
I'm
up?
gonna say this, Barbie. I'm an old school guy. I'm a Southern guy. I was taught that yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, please, thank you, may I's, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, but whoever said a woman ain't beautiful, natural beauty applies to me more than anything that you can make up and sell on Victoria's Secret. I'm
Yeah.
Right,
sorry.
come on now.
Clock
Mm-hmm.
it. Clock it.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Carry on. I'm going to let you cook.
that's
So
Go
I'm
right.
gonna,
ahead. If you
so
want
I'm
to
gonna say,
cook, son,
so I'm gonna
call
say
your
it like
Walter
this.
White. Let you cook.
So I'm gonna say it like this. This is where I come from. Okay? My daddy told me I don't care if they a lady of the night, and I don't care if they the president. Start. The first thing you do is you respect them.
Mm-hmm.
You give them
Lady
their
of the
flowers,
night.
you give
I ain't
them their
heard that
love, you
in a
give them
long
their
time.
respect. And if they can get out there and do what you do, you better be able to tip your hat to them.
You goddamn right.
Second thing, as a wrestler, hey, look, you can compare a man to a woman any day of the week because I've seen some women work circles around most men. And today on this roster, I guarantee you, half them women can work circles around those guys. Now,
Empty the clip.
Yeah, he entered the clip right there. Hell
Yeah, he
yeah.
did. He did into that clip.
number three, why I'm on that subject, and it works a lot like this. People that think like that are the John Laurinaitis of the world, and I would like to endeavor all their butts.
Oh yeah.
Come on now,
And,
talk to him.
Come on, Cabo.
mhm.
Okay, so
Let
you see,
talk. Let
here's
them
where I
cook.
come from.
Let them cook.
Here's my thing. Because I know some women who've been treated like that. And on a real trip, if I saw Johnny Ace, me and him would have some words because I know some of the people he said that to.
Oh.
You got a sex appeal. Nah, baby boy. Nah, baby boy, you got to get your going. Because where I come from, you don't talk to a woman like that. That ain't your wife. That ain't nobody you know, so shut up.
Let him cook.
Second thing is, when I
my
come
Lord.
from, I will definitely take my foot, turn it sideways, and stick it straight up where the sun does not shine, and let you know the sweat from my knees is going to quench your thirst as I stomp my metal,
Ooh.
my steel toe
Hey,
proof right up the
Give it
side.
Oh
up.
yeah, he from the deep side
hey,
now.
he,
He from
hey,
the
he
deep
spinning
side.
though. He spinning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm letting them cook. Like,
I'm with it.
You see, I was raised old school. I was raised, hey, look, if you want to holler at a girl and you want to tell her, hey, she look fine, she look good, she look this, she look that, you pull her aside and you tell her privately. You don't tell her in front of a crowd of people. You don't do all that crap. You do it on the side. You act like a gentleman. You act like a young man. You don't act like some fool.
so where you from, Albert?
I'm from Texas.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I will spin back around to you, Jojo. You got the floor. What do you think about my topics tonight?
Oh, I look.
Well, I'm a segue with you. We gonna get up on, since he did bring up John Laurinaitis and all that bullshit. Like, we gonna get up on don't sell it. Why do industries and why do companies protect the image over people? And, oh yeah, we gonna be getting up on the Ashley Massaro situation as well, because her situation ain't been discussed a lot either.
Oh, that's a good topic.
They be like
That's
to
a good
sweep
topic.
her situation under the rug because they know that shit is gonna affect the military.
Exactly.
Yeah, they know it's gonna affect that. So, what do y'all think about that topic? Don't sell it.
On it. Honestly, before look, before I get on that topic, I know we mentioned Stripperella earlier. That is a classic series. R.I.P. Stan Lee. He knew what he was doing.
Oh,
but
Stanley made that shit?
yeah, Stan Lee made that.
On
wow.
Spike TV late night.
Why you think I was telling Black Rain? It's an old school Marvel series.
Before my time, man. I'm gonna have to check it out though.
Yeah,
you should. But and on the other, and by the way, it don't matter if you're pretty, decent, yada yada. If you can wrestle and put in the work, then go for it. You know what I mean? But on the don't sell it part, they really don't know what to do in the industry. You know, like they don't know what
No,
to
I'm
sell.
talking about don't sell it, like when it comes to allegations, when it comes to
Oh,
things that have came out about certain people, and they sweep it under the rug and they protect predators.
gotcha.
They protect predatory behavior.
I don't know why people do that shit. I ain't
So
gonna
Yeah,
that
hold
is
I
you.
the
don't know why
reason
either.
why I named that "Don't Sell It," because it is actually homage to what Terry Reynolds kept saying in the Dark Side of the Ring episode when she came out about the situation that allegedly happened to her, what Brock Lesnar allegedly did, because besides these allegations, he was accused of some shit before.
I can believe that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of
That
allegations
Terry
out there.
Reynolds has said in the Dark Side of the Ring episode when they did the Plane Ride for Hell. And every time they kept telling her something, they kept telling her, don't sell it. Basically, they way of telling her, shut the fuck up and leave it alone. So that is the reason why I called this segment, Don't Sell It.
Okay,
Because is a lot of just even the industry in general for too long have protected predators.
okay, you know
People
what?
who have came out as being predators.
Okay, you know why they do it? You know why they do it?
What's y'all opinion?
You know why they do it, and I'll tell you why. It's the simple fact of, I don't want a bad image. It's all about money, it's all about image, it's all about power. Instead of saying, hey, we effed up, we're going to sweep this underneath the rug here. You see, I'm one of these people that when I know you a dirtbag, oh, you going to hear me. You going to hear me loud. You're going to hear me clear. I don't care if I got a raspy voice. I don't care who I am. Because I'm going to take my foot right here and my 8.5 and I'm going to place it right where it do not need to be.
Bro.
Okay.
He cooking though. He
I'm
cooking.
gonna let you cook again, but I'm moving on to the next person. JoJo, you got the floor.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I'm gonna go down the line.
Yeah, because honestly, the reason why they hide the allegations because they don't want a bad image. Like sometimes I get where they're coming from, but it's just at the same time it's kind of wrong too because the allegations they're out there. They're like there's a lot of allegations out there, and that's kind of hard to protect. And allegations are kind of hard to protect or hide.
Yeah. What's this for? Like, what is you talking ridiculous? What is you talking about? What's this for? If you don't know what it's for, like you the one who gave it to my show. Anyways,
Right. Read the topics.
Yeah,
Right, dude.
read the
Like,
topics.
what are we doing?
Anyways, main event, you have the floor since you haven't spoke yet. Boy, put your stank on it. What do you think about why do the industry and just industries in general protect image over the people?
Ooh, that's a good topics right there. I think that shit.
Wait, hold up. Like, let me address ridiculous in the comments. Yeah, reading is fundamental. Like, we are discussing misogyny that goes on in not just wrestling, but also entertainment as well. A conversation that do not be discussed enough. Like, we all know about how the E gets down when it comes to racism, when it comes to discrimination. But the conversation that hasn't been had enough was misogyny that goes on that's constantly swept under the damn rug when it comes to entertainment and when it comes to sports. So ridiculousness, if you feel uncomfortable about what we're talking about, read the room, read the topics. But if you feel very uncomfortable, you can always exit stage left.
That I don't need to say it, but she said it.
You can always exit stage left because at the end of the day, no love lost. I don't need your viewership and I don't need your like or your follow. I have a solid team called the Underground behind me. So if you want to be up on that mess, exit stage left.
And it's
Back
not
to the main event.
and it's not ridiculousness. Tell your girlfriend I say hello, and I'll take her Texas Roadhouse restaurant. Anyway,
Not Texas Roadhouse. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy work right there.
Because like when it comes to that, I'm not gonna be cussing and fussing at people trolls in the comments. I'm just gonna be player and sexy about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Boss like so.
Because I mean, a lot of them be idiots anyway. So.
But thank you for the viewership, though. Thank you for the hate watching. I love hate watchers. Any publicity is good publicity.
In the words of Larry
Back
June,
to you,
good
main
job.
event, huh?
I said, in the words of Larry June, good job.
Yep.
Like you say in the words of Paul Heyman, any publicity is good publicity. Thank you, darling.
Yeah, any publicity is good publicity. So, thank you for the viewership. Anyways,
they hate you.
Main event, and also y'all hit them likes. I am trying to get to 10K, and also give anyone that's on my panel if you feeling what they speaking on, and let's have some fun tonight. Let's get into it. I'm sorry, main event, but I had to address. Address the little mosquitoes that was in the little. Little mosquito that was in. Oh, what's this for? Read the top. You can read, right?
Right.
Reading is fundamental.
He must have smelled the Crayola crayons on the box and took them out the box, and you know what? Well, anyway, I think don't.
Not the Crayola crayons, bro. Like
that's crazy.
That was funny right there. That was funny.
No, exactly explain. Read the topics. I'm not going over all of the topics again.
The Crayola got me in my head.
But I don't know what ridiculousness was on, but he was on that Crayola, bro.
I don't know. He had to be on some. I don't know what the boy was on.
Well, he definitely ain't got no color in his Crayola box.
He could have been like,
Hey, what's up, John?
hey,
What up?
King John,
Yo, what up, bro?
welcome.
Hey y'all.
Yo.
Okay, so main event, I'm gonna let you finish.
Yes, don't sell it. Fuck. Don't sell it. Why do I think the industries has to? It's like they have a mind of their own. It's like they can't come up with nothing. It's like they can't do anything right. I feel like the industries will have to be very productive, very more aggressive to that, because I feel like what going on off scenes, like they could have done something else, like besides wrestling, all that stuff. But I think that to that topic, I was leaving short and sweet. I think they just needs to, be more smart and be more energetic at that point. So
No, I think you misled
I'm sorry.
misread the topic. Like I was talking about the allegations that has been coming out and things like that. That's the whole don't sell it. I get what you saying, but that was like
I'm sorry, because it just threw me off about ridiculous. The Massaro.
yeah. Why do you think a lot of companies in the industry protect predators? And predatory behavior is sweeping under the rug.
I'm gonna say the short and sweet, not cool.
Yeah, it's definitely not cool.
No, I'm gonna leave it at that, because that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna say not cool at all, because I really do feel bad. What, like, God help Massaro, but yeah, not cool. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, because I feel like honestly, with her situation, with her going to discuss what happened to her, and they pretty much basically told her to leave it alone. That was fucked up, because they didn't want to fuck up their bottom line.
Yes, it was really.
That would have been the scandal of all scandals if that came out. And I'm like, you know what? They was part of the fucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
They just like the damn
They
problem.
buried that. Yeah, they buried it deep.
For real.
And they buried it deep. And that actually caused Ashley Massaro to
like freaking.
That caused her demise.
Yes. Y'all remember when they did the whole Nickelodeon thing with the whole on set, the kids on set thing, when they did the whole 90s children Nickelodeon, like they did that Dan Schneider thing going. I'm like,
yeah, like when it comes to that, but we're mainly talking about the women.
Yes.
But that is another prime example where a lot of people in the industry, because they don't want to fuck up their money or fuck up certain opportunities, they will sweep shit under the rug. And then you left picking up the pieces.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
And they leave shit under the rug. And that Ashley Massaro situation is no different.
It's not. It's like,
and that shows that company did. That shows that women was not protected.
Yeah, no, they wasn't, and
they was not protected at all. And then for her to go to Stephanie and go thinking that she will have an ally, and with her being another woman that she will understand.
Yep. And it's really stupid.
She pretty much told her to leave it alone.
Shoot.
After she went through a traumatic experience, and she come to you and you tell her to leave the fuck alone, is you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Because y'all didn't want that to come out? That's the reason why they won't ever do a Dark Side of the Ring episode on her.
Yes.
Or they won't ever do anything because they don't want that shit to come out. Because they knew they buried it.
Right. Just like
And she deserved better than that.
Just like China. They probably won't do that for China neither.
No, China had her own documentary.
Yeah, she did. Wait, didn't Sunny didn't have one either?
I'm surprised Sunny didn't. Because Sunny, he went to world. Sunny in prison right now.
Yeah, she's still in jail.
Yeah, she's still in jail.
It's crazy that she's in the Hall of Fame and China's not.
Yeah.
It makes me think of while y'all talking about the Ashley thing, it makes me think of when I saw that Dark Side of the Ring, the Luna Fashawn story.
Yeah, I was gonna get up on Luna Vachon too because she was one of my favorite female wrestlers that didn't get her roses either.
I'm still in my head about how. What was it? I have it in my head. I just have to think of it. It basically she had to put over somebody. No, it was fucking Sable. She had to put over Sable because she wasn't that pretty, and she had to. What I think Luna had the title or some shit like that.
Yeah, and she had to put Sable over because Luna didn't fit that certain aesthetic that Sable fit, but Luna Vachon was an actual wrestler.
Yep.
And they begged
was
her.
A fucking Playboy model that they just turned into a wrestler because she looked pretty.
Yeah, and then they begged her to come back. They begged her to come back to the WWF at the time, but she was kicking ass in ECW and shit. Like she was,
she
total
was
badass.
You know how the way they did her, like how the way they did her was fucked up too. And as far as Sable concerned, we already know when it comes to Sable,
yeah.
I swear when I say Brock Lesnar is the simp of all simps.
Oh, right.
Just like him and his wife.
Just like thou shalt not be named.
Thou shalt not be named. Married the biggest hole in the locker room.
Don't get me started about that ponytail guy.
You know what I mean about thou shalt not be named? Who used to run it? Yeah, it's like the former owner of the WWE. He was all over Sable too. I was like,
yeah, he was.
This storyline is.
Who wasn't?
It's crazy because when you
I said what I said when it comes to Sable. Like I'm here,
right.
I'm discussing misogyny that goes on in wrestling, but when it comes to some of the females who was just as misogynistic as the men and was willing to put themselves out there because they wanted to be one of the boys so bad or wanted to be in that certain circle so bad, I don't respect that.
Every time I say his name, I just want to throw up.
I don't respect that. And I just feel like when he came, because they pushed Sable because she was pretty. And then they did Luna Vachon dirty as hell. And it's just like, when he come in, it's just a lot of shit that goes on now that I'm older, rewatching and looking back on women's wrestling back then. It just don't sit well with me. And I'm just like, damn, I can't believe I wanted to be a diva at one point. And I'm like, I'm glad that I wasn't. Rejection is protection.
For sure.
So
you don't even. I'll just say this. I would never forget, and this is like I love AEW. That's one of my favorite companies. But I would never forget what I heard. And it kind of fucks up because I it's one of my favorite women's wrestlers, but I don't put this on Tony. I don't put this on anybody in the company. I put this on, and at the time I couldn't see it because I liked her and I was like, oh, she's cool. But then she was mean to me too, so fuck it. Yeah, you just like I was being nice and I gave her flowers and she was just a complete asshole, bro. It was so LaFisto was gonna get a look at AEW and be like a coach and shit. And so if y'all don't know LaFisto was like she was like one of the first women that did like a steel cage, dog collar match and shimmer and all that. She was like doing shit. She was doing intergender matches before intergender matches was fucking cool before Jordan Grace and all them. and like she had tough ass matches, great ass matches. She's really one of them grapplers for real. Helped Jordan Grace get better. And so they did an AEW taping, and they was doing a match, and they was calling it, and they didn't let her get let her get a little stuff in, but not that much stuff in. But then when they fucked up, when Ruby and them fucked up, they blamed it on LuFisto and shit. And it's a fucked up situation because nobody really handled it, and I gotta hold everybody accountable. Nobody really handled it the proper way of like asking for it, and this is where I don't like how they handle it. Especially, of course, that rap bastard MJF. You completely.
You just do not like. Did you ever
I
meet
don't like it.
MJF?
I think he
Yes.
has. If I'm
Yes, I know. Yes. Yes.
What is your issue with MJF? You do not like that
Yeah,
man.
I want to know, bro, because that's my boy right there. What's going on?
hey, MJF stays
you
in
do not like
character
that
though.
man. What is
I do
your
not like that
issue with
man.
MJF?
Because he cost me a job. So yeah, he told him not to hire me. So yeah, fuck him. It's always fuck him as always.
What?
He knows.
Wait,
He knows.
He told Tony Khan
He knows.
not to hire you.
Yep.
It's fun.
So it's
Wait, hold on.
it's always
What you ever do
bro,
to
because
him?
I need to know what happened.
Yeah.
basically, I was out here doing my thing. I was out here, this is a time when I was on fire, the Gentleman Zone out here, 2020, 2021. I'm out here doing my thing. I was supposed to do multiple tapings for AEW, which I was there for a long time. I was there for a long time. It was supposed to be like the Janela Zone. It was supposed to be me, his cousin, all that shit, right? And the Lance Archer shit was supposed to have me in that shit. And but that's because MGF didn't want to work with me for one particular reason. I didn't even know why, because I didn't have no beef with dude. I didn't know dude like that. But they was like, all right, we're just gonna put Lance Archer with Joey and shit. So I was like, cool, whatever. I was like, what? Me, I'm a person that I gotta get down to shit. I was like, yo, cause I heard MJF talking and shit. He was talking shit on my name, so I call it on him, and he ain't like that shit. So I ain't gonna let you talk shit about my name. And I'm there, and plus people was like joking about it. It was like, oh, wait till he hears about this is rival, because it was kayfabe what I was doing of like how he like what he at the time he hit my boy Clolo Ramon with a fucking Cody Rhodes move. So I was using kayfabe on to get the people on Janela's on. But then I heard him talking shit about me, how he would never wrestle me and shit and whatever it is just like that. And I was like, I ain't do nothing to you. One, I ain't do nothing to you. You never wrestled me in your day in your life. So I call him on that shit. He told QT, then QT let it alone. But so as soon as he saw Tony, he just like, we shouldn't hire Leroy. And he fucked up because it was on site after that. I said, they had to keep me away from this mother. They had to keep me away. And I was angry back then. And this is funny because like I'm older now, but like I was upset. I ain't never been more pissed off in my life. And they had to let me go home.
Hey,
And,
Leroy,
like,
you wanna know what's crazy? I'm sorry to cut in right quick, but it was a rumor going around. Do y'all remember when the Rascals got signed to AEW?
Yeah.
I think it was earlier this year. So there was a rumor that Trey Miguel got released due to some tweets he had posted a while ago. But it was also another rumor saying that MJF got him out of there too.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming that Trey Miguel dated the same person that MJF is married to. So
That is
now that
true.
Leroy is saying what he's saying, it's kind of correlating to what happened with Trey Miguel.
It
Because
really
I won't put it
is.
past him, honestly, if that's the case.
Yeah, it seemed like the wrestling is dirty. At this point, like It's just, but King John had the floor, so I'm gonna let him speak.
Alright.
Is you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Voice your opinion. You got the floor. Put your stank on it.
I just want to say, I got a picture of Stable on my picture.
Okay, you know what? You know what, John? You on timeout.
But
You
on the real,
always coming
Hell
to
no,
you
bro.
always coming on my show with that bullshit. You on timeout.
You know what to expect with
And
John.
the
You
word,
know what he gonna bring
in the
to
words
the
of
table.
Sugar Free, why you bullshitting?
but on the real,
Not no sugar free
I
like a
think.
sugar
You
free
should have
egg.
posted the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt.
Hey,
That would have
that's
been
what
more
that's
accurate.
girl. That's what
Make
Sunny.
how she look now.
That's what Sunny looks like. Um,
She look like the Crypt Keeper.
hello, kitties.
No,
Hello.
she like
Like
But
you show a
on the
picture of a girl.
we were talking about Ashley and Massaro situation. I think it's messed up.
Yeah,
Like they should have put my opinion, they should have put her in the Hall of Fame just for
but
like remembrance of
they
her.
ain't
But
gonna do that.
even though
But
they
yet
ain't
they
because
put
they are.
Stephanie McMahon in the motherfucking Hall of Fame, and
That's
she
like they want
ain't
to put.
like
It's like they want to put
they
China in
talking
there
about
by
some they
herself.
love story of her. I'm like, last time I checked, you was the side chick when Triple H was with China.
Yeah,
Mm, yeah.
now you got Stephanie over there looking like a tall Ursula. Like, bruh, like come on. Like, come on, you could have put China in the Hall of Fame by herself, but now you put her in the DX. You put her
A
in
tall Ursula. That's crazy work right there.
you put her in the Hall of
You was
Fame
a
with
wild
DX
boy,
with
Ursula.
the bald triple bald
They-
looking like a disco ball, and like he just in the freaking like he just in the Hall of Fame like. I'm in the Hall of Fame.
This
It's because
is
what I'm married to. Like, bruh.
it's what we do, and we're just like, what do you do? Like,
yeah, nothing. There's
I don't know.
nothing good.
Now he got
And
his hair grown.
if y'all notice, now they want to bring back the press conferences now that Brock Lesnar about to leave.
Yep.
yeah.
I see the clip of that. I'm like, when they brought back the press conferences,
Right, like, oh, we heard Brock Lesnar gonna leave. We gotta bring him back.
they got rid of him. They got rid of him once he came back because they didn't want nobody asking too many questions, and that's what I fucking hate about the WWE. They always control the narrative.
Yeah, the reporters. I
They
was gonna
control
say
the narrative.
the reporters. I was gonna say, hey, Triple H, how do you feel about Brock leaving? I don't care. It's his decision.
And pretty much for him to basically tell the fans that's been supporting his shows and all that's been supporting the show, buying the merch. I'm like, if these fans do not wake the fuck up, this company don't give a fuck about y'all. And he literally said it himself. If you don't like the content, fuck off.
Right. And I just want to say, shout out to KO for shouting out for shout out to Rebel. I hope she gets better. My prayers goes out to her. And shout out to Kevin Owens.
Okay, I'm gonna go to JoJo, then Black Rain, and then I am gonna call it a night after that. You guys will be the last two who will have the floor. If anybody got any last words, raise your hand. Any last words? But I have to work tomorrow, so I want to at least get my beauty sleep. It's already 12:39. So JoJo, you got the floor.
All right, and yeah, shout out to Rebel as well. I hope she gets better. And on the Triple H, and on the Triple H situation, Triple H, he just be talking shit while he answered the questions. Like you can tell in his voice too. And meanwhile, my boy Tony Khan, he be answering them questions and he cool about it. While Triple H, on the other hand, he just be talking shit while answering them. Like, you know what, but the company's doing good. It's what we do. If you ain't
It
this,
ain't
you
doing
ain't
good at
that.
all. He just sitting up there lying.
Yeah, he up there lying, talking shit.
Lying like a motherfucker. Y'all couldn't even sell out of WrestleMania this year. How y'all coming?
Yeah, they couldn't sell out Summer Scam, I should say, either.
Y'all couldn't even
yeah,
sell out y'all PLEs this year. So
yeah.
how the
AEW
fuck?
selling them.
Triple Nokia. Yeah.
Triple Nokia, yep.
Triple Nokia, buy one get one half off at
Yeah.
Triple Nokia.
And I
You
got
want-
one because you
want
had
tri-
Pat
you want-
McAfee sitting
Oh,
up there
God.
calling folks bums yet begging for money.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Triple
Begging
Nokia,
people
you
to
got
buy them tickets. And
right.
I'm like, that shows that they got way too big for their britches. Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what? They keep it up with that bullshit, they house of cards is gonna come tumbling down.
Yeah, just like
Because you don't shit on the main people that's keeping your fucking lights on, that's keeping you constantly going to having pay-per-views, that's keeping your
Amen to
fucking
that.
wrestlers fed, that's keeping
Just
your
like-
motherfucking stomach full, Triple H. Like,
Yeah.
you don't shit up on the main people that's keeping your fucking belly full. But you know what? Since you want to be up on that bullshit, we gonna speak with our viewership and speak with our dollars. Fuck.
Exactly.
You know what? And I'm gonna say
Agreed.
this too. Because Triple Nokia, you want a Triple Nokia cup, a plate? What you want? Okay.
And
all
if
right.
I get a violation, it was worth it.
Yep.
Look,
Hey,
I just want to say last
Barbie
thing.
money.
Pat
Barbie
McAfee, is that why you can't kick the football no more?
Oh,
Just all I say.
Pat
then-
McAfee can't
And
kick
then
for
I want to
shit.
get up on him too because they pretty much basically got rid of somebody from ESPN. I forgot his name. Got rid of him, so they able to pay Pat McAfee more.
Joe
It was
Tessitore?
Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark, yeah.
Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark.
Yeah,
But
that was
I'm gonna get up on Black Rain since he had his hand up. So Black Rain, you got the floor.
Appreciate it. I was trying to
Thank you.
talk about the because you earlier was talking about why, like, you know, they protect predators in the companies or whatever, but pretty much we have to look at it from a broad perspective. 98% of sexual assault cases are committed by men, right? And who owns majority of these corporations? Those are men, right? So of course they're going to continue to protect themselves, especially the top 1%, right? Because at the end of the day, it's a food chain, and they're always going to do what they have to do to stay at the top of the food chain. Look at WWE, Vince McMahon, Predator, right? John Laurinaitis, Predator, Brock Lesnar, Predator, all these top names in the
But
companies
yet he still
are
was
predators.
able to keep his job.
Exactly. So my thing is they're going to do whatever they have to do to protect their own, which is why it's very crucial and important for us to protect our own and invest in our own communities without the YT people burning them down, by the way, but that's another topic for a different day. But at the end of the day, bro, we have got to invest in our own communities and invest in our own wrestling companies, because there are a lot of black wrestling companies out there that you don't know about. That's why I try to put people on, man. You got to get onto these companies, because at the end of the day,
Like I say,
bro, the black dollar is very powerful. Like, look at
Yeah,
Target.
it is very powerful.
After they took away DEI, the black dollar heavily affected Target. They had
Yes, it
some of the
did.
lowest revenue of the growing year, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, the power that we got in our dollars in our pockets is asinine, bro. It's crazy. I'm
And
telling you.
that's the reason why us as a people, us as a collective, especially us as black folk, we got to start speaking with our dollars, our viewership. We got to stop begging to have seats at these tables that they made it abundantly clear they don't want our black asses sitting at any damn way. We need to start building our own tables. And
Put 'em
when
on,
we
Leroy.
have
Put 'em
our
on, bro.
tables and have shit for us, we need to protect them and we need to take them seriously. Like with BET, for instance, he should have kept that network. He should have kept it. But he was so enamored by the money and by having that billionaire status, Bob Johnson, he was quick to sell out to Viacom. Same with Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre should have kept Beats. But the reason why a lot of companies like to play in our face, especially because they know we like money more than legacy. We like being a face of something instead of owning something.
Yep.
I've always said this, and this is in my opinion. Now I understand that I'm the white guy on this panel, but I've said it like this: if you are willing to sell your soul for $1, then you really didn't value your soul. Because because the Bible says it like this: what would it profit a man if he became the whole world yet lost his only soul? But in exchange, what would a man give for his only soul?
Yeah, but like I understand that, but like when it comes to you, Albert, you really won't necessarily. We talking mainly. We're not singling you out, but we talking about our community and like why we have to start speaking with our dollars and our viewership and start building our own tables.
And I can understand that, and I
When it
totally
come to
respect that.
you, no shade towards you, you can actually sit at any table you want. When it come to us, we don't have that same grace.
And I feel sorry for y'all. I really do, because like I've said before,
we don't need your pity.
I know. I'm just saying. I mean, I honestly, I feel. I was always brought up that anybody was welcomed at my table when I was brought
but
up.
as long as you an ally, but then you are right. But still, like we speak on our issues because we don't have that same grace. Like when it come to us, especially being black in this country, we gotta fight 10 times more than you ever would.
I'm gonna have to chime in on that. Everybody's invited to our table stuff because
But
Nolan
not
was
everybody
invited.
is invited
Nolan
to
was
and
invited
that's
to
the
every table
problem.
apparently, and look where he ended up.
And that is the problem. We invite everybody to our table, but Albert, I gotta keep it real. We would never be allowed at your table. We would never be allowed at your table. I just gotta keep it a buck on that.
I get you, but
and that's the reason why we gotta stop allowing people at our table.
And like I said,
because if we can't come in y'all spaces and sit at y'all table and be accepted just the same, y'all can't come to our table either. No more invites to the cookout, and I'm standing on that. But I ain't got nothing against you, Albert.
None taken.
Thank you for following me, but I got this is an issue that's affecting my people who look like me, especially a woman who looks like me. It's affecting my community. So you wouldn't understand.
No, and I'm like I said, and I'm sorry. I know you don't need my pity, and I get that. But like I was always brought up that my dad always taught me there's only one race, the human race. And everybody's allowed to sit down. And everybody's allowed to say their piece. And everybody's allowed to be at the table. That's how my dad raised me.
Well,
you know what, Albert? As a matter of fact, if that's your ideology, you need to hold your people accountable that don't believe the same thing.
Yes.
Indeed.
You do have to start holding your own. If you believe in that, and if you are ally and you believe in that, you got to start holding your own accountable when they be up on that fuck shit.
Oh, like I said before.
Like, are you willing to hold your own accountable when they be up on that bullshit?
Oh, I put people in their place beforehand at my house, on my table. Because as far as I was brought up, everybody's equal. I was brought up under a godly family and a godly principle, and I was told every man was counted, and every man had a voice, and every lady was to be respected. That's how I was brought up.
Okay, I understand you, but it's just like when it comes to our issues, we got to speak up on that. But like, you got to be prepared to hold your own accountable too when they on some bullshit. Like when it come to us, you better be prepared to hold them accountable as well. Because a lot of people would be like, "Oh, I hold my own accountable," but when it's time to hold them accountable, mum's the word.
Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've dated outside my race, I've dated in my race, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. I've held my own accountable because I was taught to be respectful to all people, to all kinds, and everybody's allowed at my table. Now, granted, like you said, not everybody's like me because I was raised different. I was taught different.
Yeah.
I was brought different. And that's just me.
And that's understandable. Like, that is understandable. Like,
that's valid.
And that's valid. So,
say something about the topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so back to the Ashley Massaro thing, and it's all going to tie in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, WWE doesn't want to build any more new stars. So they make the company bigger than the wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with that being said, making the company bigger than the wrestlers, it's easier to sweep things under the rug. It's easier to put hush money on it or an NDA or anything like that instead of like having the stars go out and mess up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they swept that under the rug so easily.
Yeah.
It's because that's and then on the military side, same thing. Like if you get in trouble, because I've been in the military for 16 years. If you get in trouble, it's easier to sweep it under the rug if they just go to the commander instead of having like the MPs come in and investigate.
Yeah, my ex-husband was actually an Army veteran. He even gave me plenty of stories of what went on during his tour. So, like, he gave me plenty of stories, and they wasn't good ones. And
Yeah, that is traumatizing because what my grandmother told me when she was in the military, the way she was treated is crazy. That actually led to her death. Like, she passed away back in 2018. So, like, I don't think she mind because she told everybody before she passed, but like pretty much like when she was in the military, she was pretty much one of the only women in there, right? And she was SA'd, and they SA'd her with a snake, bro. They had a snake in the intercourse. So it was very traumatizing for her. And ever since she came out the military, she was on drugs heavy, and she couldn't really tell what was going on. Like, you know, she started having eating disorders, everything. So, and it led to her overdosing, which led to her death in 2018. So I'm telling y'all, it's not pretty for the women at all in there, bro. It's not.
No, it's not.
And that's the reason why when it comes to a lot of industries, especially a lot of male-dominated ones, it is easy to sweep shit under the rug. That's the reason why I think with the whole Ashley Massaro situation, that was easy to sweep under the rug.
Yeah, agreed.
Which it shouldn't be.
Which it shouldn't have been. Like, as soon as she went to whoever about what happened to her, that shit they should have took care of that shit right away.
They should have.
But
they should have been like, it's not your fault.
Right.
We're gonna get justice for you. Like, it is not your fault. We on your side. And that's pretty much what kind of drove her to go a downward spiral after that.
Yeah. Right.
And then it's crazy because it seemed like, and she was a damn good wrestler. She won the Diva Search in 2005. And you would think when she went in there, her dream finally came true. She a WWE diva, she a wrestler, everybody know her. And that dream turned into a fucking nightmare. She would have thought she seen an ally in Stephanie.
Right.
And Stephanie basically told her to leave it the fuck alone.
And she was in Ashley Massaro was also in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 and 2009.
Yeah, she was in SmackDown vs. Raw. She was in video games. She was that girl.
She was.
I had SmackDown versus. I had all of the SmackDown versus.
You remember when?
But anyway,
PS3.
She was that girl at that time.
Yeah.
And she thought that her dream finally came true, and it turned into a nightmare. And it played a domino effect in her life. And that is just sad that they don't mention her.
Nope.
They're not willing to put her in the Hall of Fame. Nope. I'm like, y'all owe her that.
And it's like,
and you know what? I'm really trying to fight back tears right now, y'all, because that is fucked up.
It really is. And it's like,
it really is.
When I was a teenager and when I heard that Ashley Massaro passed away, I'm like, huh? I was like, oh no.
But do you remember the time when it was
crazy. Like back then, it's just like if nobody protected women, who would have protected us?
Exactly.
It's crazy that women was not protected.
At all.
And that's why I wanted to have this conversation tonight, because everybody discussed. Everybody, I'm sorry, I'm just like,
you're good. You're good.
No, this is a very serious topic. Like, definitely put all the emotion into it because this needs to be talked about.
Yeah,
it does.
For sure.
I just feel like,
because at the end,
like, we talk about racism and discrimination in wrestling, but we do not talk about misogyny that not just go on in wrestling, but just go on in male-dominated businesses in general.
I
And
just,
us as women, we have to fight every day to be heard, to be seen, to be something more than a sex object, something more to be easily taken advantage of, something more than our looks. Like, and it's sad. I'm like, why do we got to go through all this just and even being pressured to having bullshit beauty standards to the point to where we are taking risky methods to fit what is considered beautiful.
And I wouldn't even say fit. I would say potentially fit, because even after getting off the table, they still don't look at you at the same way. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because
Exactly.
at this point, we pay for, like, women pay for procedures all the time. But even then, after all that work they get done, they still get rejected and still look at and they're still looked at as territory and have to be
Yeah.
approved by everybody in the room. Like, bro, I hate stuff like that. I got 3 sisters, bro. That's why this subject to me is so important. Because, like, women in America, especially black women, bro, it's so many challenges that are
It is
thrown
not
towards this
easy at
minority
all.
group. You know what I'm
It is
saying?
not easy at all, especially being a black woman.
Yeah, that's why I say, like, bro, know your
It's
worth.
definitely not easy. And that's the reason why I know my worth and I refuse to bow down. And that's why I'm planning to build this brand.
Yeah.
I am planning
your own
to
empire.
build my own empire, my own table. I'm not begging to have a seat at nobody's table.
And can I address something that irks me a little bit too? And this is going back
Go
to,
ahead.
like, fellow black men. Like, I can't stand, because I see this a lot. Black men on these podcasts always talk about how black women are so aggressive and always want to be the dominant one. But do you not understand that they had to obtain those characteristics and traits because of the society that they live in?
My
You know what I'm
point
saying?
exactly. We
Because
have to fight
black
our
men,
whole life.
I'm not gonna say all black men, but a lot of black men look at black women as, oh, you're aggressive, or you're loud, or you're trying to act like you the dominant one. It's because of the fight you have to continually do in this society to protect your ground. Because if you're not gonna protect them, who will? They gotta protect themselves, bro.
Because not even just that we have to we don't have to just fight for racial rights.
Exactly.
We also got to fight for women's rights as well. So we got two vices against us. We black and we women.
Right.
So it's definitely not easy for us.
It's not.
And then on top of that, when it comes to our own community dealing with the colorism and all that bullshit, like, come on now.
I hear all the time about, I was just literally in the car with one of my friends who's a women's wrestler, tells me all the time about all the stuff she got to go through. You know, like I said earlier, she went to CZW and they told her, "Oh, we're not hiring you because you're not pretty enough." And once she found the whole thing to that, it wasn't just because she wasn't pretty enough. It's because the boss didn't want to fuck her and shit. And I just was so upset of that. Like, that has to be a thing. Like,
Yeah, and
why
that is
can't-
another thing. It just seems, and when it comes to some of these companies, they take advantage of women, and they literally would just, oh, well, it's fair game. Will she sleep with me to get where she need to be? Quid pro quo. It's a whole lot of that going on around the industry too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not right. Like, why we got to be used as objects?
You know, and you know what's crazy? It's because women, especially black women, are threatening to the male gender. Let me tell you why. Let me put this in perspective. When Grayson Waller cut that promo on NXT, he was saying how the NXT women's roster is running circles around the men's, right? But look at who the women's roster in NXT looks like. Kelani Jordan, Callie Armstrong, Jada Parker, right? All black women that are running circles around the men, right? We can take this into the political field, right? Look at Kamala Harris. When she started running, what did they do? They're like, oh, hell no. I don't care if you Republican or Democrat. We voting for Trump. Like, bro, as soon as they saw Kamala Harris step foot in the political race, it was over for her. The slander online, bro.
They wasn't gonna
exactly. And she told you verbatim what was gonna happen. Not supposed to act shocked. Like, bro, the black woman is so powerful. Anytime the power ceiling is potentially higher than the males, they get threatened, which is why you have so much against you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been proven that black women are the most educated, the most creative. You know what I'm saying? And they hate that. They can't stand it. That's why we're in this situation we're in right now. Because they want to hinder any type of potential that's greater than their own.
And they not hindering mine. That's the reason why I'm getting
Exactly, and they
trademarked. I'm currently in the courts for that now, getting my LLC and everything. Because you can't take what you can't take what you did not build.
Exactly.
And water it down and put it on some mediocre bitch who don't have my style, my flavor, or my flair.
And one thing I will say, you can never copy the blueprint.
You can never copy the blueprint. I am the original motherfucking GOAT. And I've earned that right to be called the greatest of all time. So I've earned it.
Thanks.
Thank you for my TED Talk.
All right. You're welcome. But this is a conversation that really needed to be had because I wanted to discuss it because I don't hear it too much from any other wrestling content creators. I'm not really expecting men to have conversations about this.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting it at all because y'all don't know what it's like to deal with misogyny and things like that. But I noticed when it comes to not all, but some female wrestling content creators, when it comes to this conversation, they pretty quiet about it.
Yeah, they're trying to get hired.
They quiet about it.
Yeah.
Because they trying to get up in that space. Yeah. I don't give a damn about trying to get in WWE. I don't give a damn about none of that. My goal is to build my own brand. Thank you, Black Rain. My goal is to build my own brand by being myself. I don't care, like, if a brand deal happens, it happens. But I ain't begging for it.
Right. I'm the same way.
I want to build my following big enough and my notoriety big enough so companies can come to me. I refuse to beg to have a seat at the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather come in with leverage.
Right.
Right.
I respect it. That's been my whole point by, like, literally my whole career. People look at me weird when I told them I never wanted to go to World Wrestling Entertainment. It was what it was saying for. It's like, and I think it's not just them, but it's like certain places in wrestling. I'll just keep it wrestling because I never went anywhere that I didn't feel like I was not valued or I didn't believe that I wanted to be in the locker room in. I took I here and there appear for GCW, but even then, I don't. It's not the same to me. So then I stopped being there. And then, like I said, for a national TV company, when AEW became a thing, I was like, oh, this is cool. I could be here. This is, over the. Not even saying not just over time. Since day one, I wanted to see, what it was like on that thing. But I'm proud of what they've grown. But I also think it's like the quote unquote industry standards like got away with literally schmurder of like doing people the wrong way.
Y'all
and like
getting them
women.
likes, y'all. Like y'all got me at 3.4K. I'm trying to at least get to 10,000 or at least 5.
Now. Hit them likes.
Hit them likes now.
Hit them likes. Hit the
likes.
screen.
Get them thumbs working. Y'all use for everything else. Might as well do it for this.
Get the thumbs working. Yeah.
Don't be sitting up there watching and y'all ain't hitting them thumbs.
Y'all use them thumbs for everything else. Y'all better do it now.
Exactly.
Yeah, use your index fingers.
This is last call. Likes is free.
Hey, I just want to say.
Yeah, likes is free and Google's free too.
I'm gonna let Nasty land his plane, and I am gonna get up out of here because I need to sleep. So
the whole
thinking
thing
about being on this afternoon because I don't have to be at work till 4.
All right.
Yeah.
No, to land my plane is to People asked me recently. This was recently. Somebody texted me this. It was like, hey, you don't want to go to their next trial when they have that next thing, and he's laughing when he says this. I was like, you're laughing because you know I'm going to say no, and he's like, but the idea and then and I was like, you know how I feel about it. Anybody who knows me know how I feel about like that whole process. Like I don't. Like it's cool if people that I know go up there, but don't ask me to go up there because you know my stance. Like you know what it is. Uh, I I'm at a point in my career where I don't even like doing tryouts at all. So what makes you think? What makes you think because you're the biggest company in the world? I'm going to take. I don't like. I don't like when and this is just me. All right, so I definitely don't like when I'm trying out for a company and you're bashing another company and you be like, oh, this is the biggest, this is the best, and we don't be doing flips at that other company. Like which I've heard. I've never been in a WWE trial, but I've been like at the Nightmare Factory and all those officials. They like want you to want them, and I've literally said to their face, I do not want to be a part of you. And they like, oh, you could be a
5,000
commentator.
likes.
So that's just not
Thank
me.
you.
That's just not, you go on your own sword. You go, and that's what I respect about you, Barbie, because you go on your own sword. You have your own personality. You want to make your own brand. It's very punk rock in the sense of, of it, which is, you have your own morals, your own thing. And I think more people should do that and build their own brand because more people are willing to no matter how much the pay cuts are in WWE, they're willing to. I was like one guy, he was like, I don't care about the ID thing. I'll take the 50 grand. I'll be on Evolve and then you'll be released and they'll take all your shit. So
Yeah, they own your name, they own your likeness. They're gonna take everything from you.
Mm-hmm.
So and you would just get. Don't tell me Evolve is only paying them $50,000.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Yep, they
are.
are.
Yeah.
That's all they
Yep.
getting paid.
Yeah,
I
on
make more
Evolve
than
is
they is.
50,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I make more than that a year than they do.
A standard NXT contract is 70 grand.
What?
Huh? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
that's the NXT contract.
Is that 70 grand a year?
That's
Yep.
a year for an NXT
$70
contract.
grand a
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the NXT contract.
They could be
Yes.
working a regular damn job.
Put this in
They
perspective.
could, yeah.
McDonald's managers make more than that a year.
Man, fuck
That is true.
shit. Man,
Well, they
freaking
have the-
Starbucks. Man, freaking not even Starbucks.
And
or
I'm
freaking
pretty
Starbucks
sure, like, and when it comes to the main roster, I'm pretty sure when it comes to, I don't think jobbers and mid carders are getting paid as much as the bigger stars.
You in the thousands. You in the thousands. You're not like you're in the low thousands, but you're not like in the high millions. People think, okay, so I'll just lay out this pay scale. So this was laid out to me, right? Unless
Right?
you're
Even though I
Roman
don't
Reigns,
care how much a wrestler makes.
I was just about to say that, Leroy. If you're Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, CM Punk, you got all the money.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Right.
If you're Cody Rhodes,
Cody.
you get in the millions. You're taken care of. But if
Yeah.
you're anybody like LA Knight, Finn Balor, you get
actually,
like
Finn Balor make $1 million. I think it was like
Yeah,
1.1 million.
he's re-signed. So yeah, he re-signed. So, but there's the rare occasions where I can't really somebody told me like it's like in the thousands. I can't really put a specific number, but it's like in the 20 25,000 or something like that. But it's like it's crazy because you have to, if you're signed to World Wrestling Entertainment, you have to pay everything out the pocket basically. In the whole WWE in general, which I always heard about that as a rumor, but I didn't know that was for real. You
So
gotta pay
that's
for your
crazy that basically if you not a big star, you not getting the millions.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, Finn
insane.
Balor just signed back to, so he's getting $1 million, but like you have to like essentially, this is what I was always been told recently. You ride in your own car, so you it's basically like on being on the Indies, but like for a big company. You're riding in your own car. You're palling up with other people. They don't pay for your hotel or they'll pay for like some of your travel, like your plane from time to time, but like not always.
Oh.
Right.
So
But
it's
then
like
again, some of them have the money to cover their own shit, but
yeah,
not
so
Like
all
the
of them
free,
do.
Right.
we
like
give
the
you some money so you can pay for your own shit, basically.
like the green shirt guy. This man will sit in front row every freaking time. All the events
Oh
he
yeah,
go
he's
to.
paid off by them. Yeah,
Yup.
he's paid off by
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
Life.
Yeah.
the green shirt guy was like, I'd rather pay for a. The green shirt guy was like, I'd rather pay for a WWE event than feed the family. I'm like, motherfucker, take care
Whoa.
of the goddamn family, bro.
Yeah, take care of the
Yeah.
damn kids. Like
I did.
WWE ain't cutting you no motherfucking check. Obviously, they
They
ain't cutting
ain't.
their own talent
No,
some
Wait,
chickeny checks. What make
does
you
he
think they gonna
right.
cut you on?
does he
Yeah,
bring the
because
kids with him?
And
No, it's
also,
just him. It's just
Oh
it
him.
was
Just
man.
damn, bro.
it
I
was
was at my
him
friend's. I was
because
at my friend's live,
All
and I did
right,
a joke. I was at my
mm,
friend's live, and I did a joke. I was like, life is about like I was like, life is like CM Punk. Once you fight backstage, you can't come back.
That 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 is that
you know what?
What
I
up, Drew
agree
Kage?
with you, John.
is he ain't wrong though.
Yeah.
no, he ain't. Because there was a video
I,
that Chris Van Vliet was saying. He asked the green shirt guy when there was SummerSlam. He asked, "Hey, how did you make all the money?" Green shirt guy said, "On location." And Chris was like, "There you go. There you have it.
On location.
On location." That priority pass that WWE do when you get all the VIPs and stuff like that. And
must have
I just said,
he
what up,
must
bro?
have all
It's
those
like,
women in
dude, if you
street.
don't go feed your damn kids,
At least bring them
Yeah.
He
with
must
him.
all the, he
Alright,
must
come on
At
have
now,
all
least
man.
bring
You
those
the
better
kids with
find
him.
her.
and he must have all those women that work in street corners that have him in the in the freaking
you don't want
WWE
y'all.
side.
God,
John,
God, God,
Bro, John, you wild, bro,
God.
but you my guy though. You my
So
guy.
time out.
I'm
like,
just saying.
like
Pretty
I
sure the
ain't
guy's
knocking.
like, hey, how you
You
doing?
was
Well, I have women on the side that pays me to get in.
Oh
You
yeah, I'm not
know?
Right.
paying. I ain't paying no
Yeah,
$100 for club WWE.
Yeah,
You
he
got that.
pimping like, he
yeah,
spending like
agreed,
gonna be
Drip. He
paying?
pimping.
First of all, who gonna be paying for Club WWE? What the fuck is
Nobody.
supposed to be
No
on
ain't
one.
nobody
Club
paying for that
I ain't paying
bullshit.
no
WWE?
90
What they old
$99 and shit.
wrestling shit
Hell
that we
nah.
see on YouTube?
Yeah.
I think the
Because I know
tall
we not gonna
Ursula,
fucking with them no more.
I think the tall
Right.
Ursula,
Shit.
hey, I gotta
Some
say
people gonna
And
tall,
love to sign
ESPN
up
don't
for
even
that.
like them right now.
Yeah,
hey, I
They
Oh,
say,
don't.
ESPN is not happy with them at all.
ESPN, they might not be on there for a year or
Yo,
two.
what you have,
what if this is a funny situation. I said this to my friend. I said, what if ESPN leaves WWE and they go to AEW? And
Oh, no.
I,
AEW don't need ESPN, bro. AEW
No,
cooking.
Nope.
hey, what do you,
So
you have
no.
Club W, what do you have? The long back, Stephanie looking like a tall giraffe, like a tall Ursula, like a tall Big Bird, say, I'm in the club, throw some money at me. Come on,
Long back.
Pinocchio.
No, this was
Long, get inside.
no, this was Stephanie McMahon looked like nerds.
Not the nerd gummies.
That's her right.
That's
No.
wild, man. That's wild.
Oh
That's
no.
wild.
Oh no, she's the pink one right there.
Oh
She ain't got no
no.
ass,
what's
just a
that?
long
That was
back.
about she
It's like Raquel. She got back tail.
when
She
she
had
smiled.
Oh.
Let me tell y'all something.
Not Raquel got back
Why
hair.
do every time she smile, it look like she got to take? It
look,
look
every time,
like
You're not
every time
wrong.
she got to take a
every
mean
time she
shit.
smiles, she squints.
She
Like,
does,
let's
yeah.
see. It's like, it's
Barbie, you
like
talking about that
this.
meme?
Yeah, it looks forced.
Look. It's like,
Barbie, you
look,
see
Every
I
that
see
time
meme
she
of
like,
Stephanie
Hey,
smile,
what's
McMahon?
up,
she
Drip?
look constipated and look like she got to take a
hey,
mean shit.
Yeah.
hey,
Nah,
Barbie,
why every time she smile,
Barbie. You know what?
why
Hey,
every time
yo,
she smile, you know how when like them little kids they be pooting and shit and then doing that little evil
Yeah,
smile shit.
hey, hey, Drip,
bruh.
hey, Drip. You know what Stephanie and Triple H's daughter look like?
What
What?
the
She look,
Cabbage Patch Kid?
no, No, she looked like Gunnerstall. No, she looked like Gunnerstall for Mighty Ducks.
Oh my god!
You ever seen the movie Gunnerstall for Mighty Ducks?
Not Mighty Ducks, bro. You were shit.
Yeah.
It's like every time I see our troop, it's like, is this?
Oh my god.
Hey, look, it's like when I see our troop. I'm just saying.
Oh no, man.
You know what?
Every time,
Hold on. Wait.
You about to be on timeout?
look, every time, look, it's like every time I see our troop. Hey, it's
Like
like
first it
every
was
time I
Ursula,
see-
now Mighty Ducks.
Look, every time I see our troop with a bald head, look, every time I see our troop with a bald
Wait a
head,
minute.
I'm like,
Wait a
is that
minute.
Tyrese with Baby Boy? Or is this You're just a baby
Baby
boy.
boy, you wait the real McCoy.
Lady head.
Tyrese and Big Snoop D-O double G.
No, hold on.
sorry.
No,
Hey, look, and Triple H, don't get me started on him. Looks
Don't
like the
get me
character
started on
from-
that nigga.
No, hold on.
Yeah, don't get me started on Triple H now or Pinocchio, Triple Nokia.
That nigga nose built like a Goomba Trooper.
entire.
No, Triple H look like the character from God of War.
No, hold on. Wait, hold on.
No, I'm
Hold on.
sorry.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. There's two things. First, Stephanie McMahon looked like one of the characters from the Backyardigans, and she looked like one of the girl sisters from the Proud
The
Family.
hippo. The yellow hippo.
Wait, hold up. I gotta get the room back. Y'all see?
No, every time I see it, it's like I see Triple H.
Triple H look like Ebenezer Scrooge now.
No, Triple H look like the character from God of War.
Which one?
Which one?
No, he is not. No,
The
he is
ball-headed
not
one with the
Kratos.
red thing on
Not
his face.
Kratos, bro.
No,
He look like Kratos.
He does look like Kratos.
No. Triple H look like the one of the genie from Dragon Ball Z, the one with
What?
Oh,
No.
No, I'm not. Okay, rephrase that. Triple H look like
Triple H
Vegeta.
nose look like it's full of snot.
No, he look like Vegeta. He look like Piccolo of Vegeta.
Pikachita?
Triple H head look.
No. You know what Triple H look like right now? Y'all know the SpongeBob movie, right? That nigga look like bald.
Hey, Drew, every time I see JD McDonough, I'm like, is he a Funko Pop or is he a freaking
No,
JD
McDonough a bobblehead, bro.
No, he look like he's
Y'all
Lord
know who
Farquhar.
Triple H look like? Have y'all ever seen the movie The Master of Disguise? That bald head dude that was like,
No, wait a minute, Barbie. If you ever seen the movie,
No.
Spider-Man,
Hey, and Triple H kind of, I know he got older, but why he kind of built like, you know how when the mystery game they take the mask off the motherfucker.
All right, gang, let's see who this is.
Hey, Jojo, hold on. You know what Mark Henry look like?
I'm listening.
He looked like TD Jake saying, "I would have been swallowed."
No.
And we got Bubba Ray out here looking like Shrek.
On my For You page, even though I ain't fucking with the E, but they keep constantly on my damn For You page like
And
a video of them CM Punk trying to do a moonsault and he bust his
He
motherfucking
missed.
Hey,
He
hey.
missed.
He missed.
Hey, you know what
Barbie, he
CM
missed
Punk?
did
it.
that
Hey,
nigga
He
shit?
missed
Wait,
that
did that nigga
moonsault.
shit
He
his
missed
trunk
it.
face
Yeah.
on the
Bro,
slab?
he
When
did
bust
shit.
that
He
move,
shitted
bro.
it. Yes.
And
Somebody
this ain't the
edited the
first time.
Yeah,
video.
he took a
Somebody
shit.
This
edited
ain't
the
the first
video,
time.
right?
This is
When
beginning
somebody
to be a
edited the video,
problem.
they put
He
that
keeps shitting
GTA
I
meme
will.
himself.
where
I
it said
said,
wasted
Bruh.
after.
Hold
That
on,
I
shit
hold
was
Bruh,
on.
will.
CM
dying
Punk.
laughing.
he
Wait.
know
And
damn
don't
well his old decrepit ass know damn
and
well
don't
he
even get
can't
me
be sitting up there doing no motherfucking moonsaults.
Hey,
He
no.
know he
Exactly.
and
old.
don't
he
even
You
got
know
get me
why? Let me tell
started.
y'all
Don't
something. He must be aging rapidly because he was looking a little youthful when he was talking about some lowering the ticket prices and got slammed on his ass by Roman Reigns. He come back. He looked like a shriveled up piece of damn fruit. Looked like a
Hey,
and,
shriveled up
and,
raisin
and
or
don't
a
even
jack
get
and shit.
and
Look
don't
like
even get
old
me
as hell.
started.
Like
Don't even
No,
get me
you know.
started on Austin Theory, Magic Mike Dancer looking ass.
Yeah,
oh
exactly,
god.
bruh.
hey, hold on. I got something. I
You
got
talking about
something
Somebody
Magic
about
got a
CM.
Theory?
bum face.
I
You
got
talking
That
about
boy
something
look
about
like he should be
CM Punk.
dancing
Bruh,
with
His
chicken
bum
no,
but
nails.
his face.
no.
That boy
No,
look
Hey,
like
hold
Austin
chicken
Theory
on,
look
nails.
hold
like
on.
Justin Timberlake, bruh. It's Austin
Hey, hold
That boy,
on.
Timberlake.
that boy look like he should be dancing on chicken
no,
nails.
no.
Hey, Dre.
Austin Theory.
You
Austin Theory
know,
was like
Austin Theory,
he.
Hey, hold on.
He ain't no Justin Timberlake because Austin Theory looked like the dude from Prison Break with all them blueprints on them back and
Oh
the
yeah.
jeans
Like,
and shit.
Hey,
I mean,
hey,
I
hold
can
on, hold
look.
on. Dre,
Look, picture.
Oh,
Barbie,
Matter
tell
of fact,
me,
I'm about to pull the
tell
picture
me
right
why.
now. Hold
Tell
on, let me
me
pull the picture
why.
real quick. Hold
No,
on, let
I
me pull
got
the picture.
something about CM Punk. He wearing green, wearing green and yellow. Why you looking like a Lucky Charms and try to do a moonsault? But I forgot your wife is not in the ring
bruh.
to do it.
Exactly. And CM Punk missing the move, so that's like you miss hitting the Beyblade,
that
bruh.
boy
You
shit.
Hold
ain't
on, hold
ripping it.
on.
You
Hey,
ain't ripping it. You shitting it, bruh. You
hey,
ain't.
hold on, JoJo. He forgot. He forgot that his wife was not in the ring to slip it in.
Oh yeah, he forgot.
Hey,
He forgot.
hey, CM Punk needs to start wrestling in a diaper because this ain't the first time
He
he shit himself.
does.
Hey, he
This
needs
is
to
not the
go to
first
a
time he
nursing
did that.
home.
Now he
Hey,
did
you
it
know what
again.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels look like?
the man,
He look,
oh,
hey,
Like,
Barbie, you know
yeah,
what Triple H and Shawn Michaels look like? The
bro,
old
he got to
Muppets
stop
from
shitting himself.
the old Muppets from the balcony harassing people.
Oh yeah.
sitting up there looking like dust in decay.
No, this is wait. Okay, so this is who Austin Theory look like from the dude in Prison Break.
Oh
That
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Not my
Okay,
boy
yeah.
Captain Cole.
What the fuck?
Why you look like Channing Tatum?
Not my boy Captain Cole, bruh.
It's like when I
and
Why
hey,
that
every
and
time I
nigga?
then
s-
and
Wait. Why
then
that nigga look like the nigga from Fast and Furious that passed away?
that's why
Oh
he got
yeah. Oh
oh shit.
damn.
hey, no, every time I see
Paul
Batchel's
Walker.
face, I just want to turn the TV off. I'm like, why she look? Hey, I love Jay. Why
And,
she look like Jer-
and one more thing,
And
why the
then
hell Liv Morgan? Every time we see Liv Morgan, she look like she going through the fucking high school depression. Her eyes.
oh my
Or exactly.
hey,
Or she look like she going to a
Bro, no,
strip club,
it's that
bruh.
No,
fat
no, no,
knot
no,
that's
no,
on her
no, no,
head,
no,
bro. It
no.
caused
like,
her
oh
face
my god,
trauma.
I can't with
Her
Jojo,
y'all.
eyes look like
Like y'all
shit.
sitting up there
hold
ribbing these
on,
people.
hold on.
hey,
Liv Morgan looks
not
like
too much on live. Come on now, not too much.
Like
hey,
Bro,
how
I'm just
we
bro.
go
saying.
from talking about misogyny and wrestling to y'all just straight up ripping the whole
Nah, I'm just
WWE
saying, no,
roster.
Liv look like shit. Every time we see her, look like
She
she got
do.
whooped
Drip,
on
She
drip.
Hey,
It's
do.
by
look,
because of
Bud
the
every
and
time,
knot on
Hooker.
her
hey, hold
forehead,
on.
bro.
Every
I'm
time
telling
I
you, it's
see
that
Liv, I'm
knot,
like,
bro. As
what?
soon as she got that knot on her forehead, them bags been under her eyes ever since, bro. I'm telling
Oh
Yeah.
you,
my
No, no, no,
Bro,
no, no, no,
since
no,
she
no.
got that
bro,
knot.
Hey, Black
Her
Rain,
head ain't been right
hold on,
since
bro.
after that
I
damn
shit
knot.
you not. She look like she just got out of the AA meeting, bro. Like
This is
what
the
the
reason why I'm saying I don't know what's going on in the WWE. Probably stress or
Hey,
something,
she
or
look
taking
like
that
shit.
water
She
because
that's right.
baby,
do.
all of them
hey,
is
look,
aging
she look like
terribly.
this. If you ever seen the movies, she look like
Welcome,
But
this
I
hold
thought
on.
folks who look
Roscoe
young
Jenkins,
and old.
Roscoe Jenkins.
with a knot in his head. That's what she look like.
that's like that Drake. That's like that Drake and Josh song. I
You
found a
got folks
way.
who look young and old at the same time.
Every time I
Hey,
see Leo's
And
face,
she
I'm like,
one
why?
of them.
Hold on. Every time I see Leo's face, I'm like, why is she looking like Larry CM Punk's dog?
Oh
Bro,
shit.
she look like she got
oh,
out
I'm
of
you
a
know
R.I.P.
saying.
what?
Larry.
she look like she
R.I.P.
in an
Larry.
abusive relationship.
And she
It
got Michael
does.
Vick.
It
And she got
does.
Raquel Rodriguez looking like Michael Vick that wasn't in the
Oh
dogfight.
shit!
Oh
John,
John, who hurt you?
My girl right
And you
there,
got
like,
and you
man,
got Roxanne.
And you got Roxanne looking like Mulan.
Y'all gonna give me another violation for bullying.
See, Roxanne does look like Mulan, though. You ain't wrong.
I'm making man out of her.
Spanish, bro.
I don't know what the hell is going on in the East, but all of they asses, they ain't looking good.
No, it's not, because that moonsault, that Phil Deshaun CM Punk, Phil Michael Deshaun CM Punk.
Papa Phil
John.
embarrassed himself.
He did.
Why is he
Like,
That ain't
hang
CM Punk. That's
it up,
CM Funk.
Grandpa.
That's CM Skunk. CM Skunk.
Look, CM Punk looking like a Lucky Charm with the green
That's
on.
CM Funk. That's
That's
CM Punk.
That's CM Skunk, bro, because he took a shit.
He ain't no CM Skunk. He's a CM old expired milk from 2009 in February.
Hey, that ain't the second.
Wait, hold up. I got the floor. This is my show. Let me have. I'm the host. I gotta bring the room back into the fold.
That's valid.
So
ain't the second city,
I
son. That's
seen
some
a
shitty
video. Wait, what you say?
I said that ain't the second city, son. That's the second shitty, son.
Because he took a shit.
Anyways, I seen because I did not watch that bullshit. I didn't watch SummerSlam. I meant what I said, saying that I was boycotting WWE.
Right.
I will no longer be supporting it. I'm boycotting it and I'm standing on it.
Good.
Anyways, I seen because they always putting it in my damn For You page. I seen damn Cody Rhodes with the damn mask with the fucking
The Street Fighter
the
hair.
Street Fighter shit.
Yeah,
The guy was
he looks like Reese's. He looks like a
with
Reese's
his mask
Pieces.
That shit look like a
looking
Reese's
my damn
cup.
makeup brush.
yeah, exactly.
I'm like, take it the fuck off.
Hey, why does Cody Rhodes' mask look like Johnny Bravo every time he in an episode he gets hit by a woman?
This motherfucking mask looks like my makeup brush. It's like, take it the fuck off. I'm about tired of seeing that damn Shao Kahn mask.
Bro, his shit look like a fucking cupcake.
Man,
It does. It does.
Man,
Hey.
I'm not calling Cody Raheem. I call it Cody Maybelline Rose. That's what I'm calling him.
Yeah,
Okay,
Cody
listen,
Maybelline
listen,
Rose.
Ain't nobody
The
calling him
entrance
no
was-
motherfucking Raheem.
Oh no.
The entrance was dope.
Ain't nobody
Hey,
calling him no Raheem.
the
Right.
entrance was dope, but the
Just
mask
because
atrocious.
he stick his
Hey,
he
hold
won't
on.
like
Yeah.
Hey,
chocolate. That
Barbie.
don't make him no fucking Raheem.
Exactly.
Hey, Barbie. Cody Rhodes
I'm
looks
not calling
like.
him that.
Hold on. Cody looks like the character. Cody
Just
looks like the
because
character.
every time you see him in the club, he where the black women at? That don't make him Raheem.
Hey,
Exactly.
Did he do
Hey,
that?
Cody
Right,
Rhodes
what-
look like the. Hold on.
That's why I
Cody
didn't-
Rhodes look
that's
like
why
the
I didn't buy
character.
his That's why I didn't buy his drink, because his drink is nasty. Man.
Exactly.
Hey JoJo, Cody Rhodes looks like the character for Fortnite, the blonde one.
Oh,
He
my
look like.
Good night.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
And no, it's like Wade Barrett when he was young. He looked like when I saw Wade Barrett in 2010, and the next is I'm like, is this Wade Barrett? Is this Gaston from Beauty and the Beast?
That shit look like that nigga look like a blonde kid in play.
Like, I had a really good time with y'all,
Blonde kid in play.
Huh?
I said that shit look like a blonde kid in play. The guy.
Hey, no, and one more thing. Triple H and Shawn Michaels look like Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street. Hey, Ernie.
Oh no.
No, and that's why no. You know what? On that note, that's why. No, on that note, that's why Triple H would listen to music on his playlist. Like he go like,
Exactly.
A-Rap buddy.
We get it, A-Rap buddy.
Hey, Triple H's hair.
Y'all better
look like
this theme song along.
Hey, you see Triple H?
Hey, that nigga knows look like he just sneezed, he gonna cause a hurricane.
Yeah.
You just
Hey, Triple H got
Triple
implants.
Yeah, it's like
He
Triple H
got
hair
hair
grow back.
implants.
Yeah, I know he had implants. I'm like, why you stole Stephanie's piece of her hair? I don't know what you
Oh,
doing.
no.
Oh no. Triple H look like Squidward, bro.
Oh my god.
Hey, look like he stole John Cena's piece
And
of
not
hair.
the handsome one either.
Hey,
Not
John,
the
hey,
handsome one either.
Well,
Triple H got a
Exactly.
you can't tell him that John Cena, he got that regime now.
Oh,
He like, I got
Christ.
hair now. Like, dude, you still
hey, Triple H got a
bald?
hair. Hey, Triple H got a hairline. You were never
Oh
fine.
no, he got
Blah,
he
blah,
got
blah,
hairline.
blah.
He got hairline. All right. Why you think? Why you think Paul old man got the hairline? He got the hairline from.
Nigga,
And you
Triple
know
H look
what?
like
What
a
all we
hobbit
need for
orc.
Paul Heyman to do is to let that shit go.
Hey,
Just
Drip,
like
Triple H,
ECW.
Triple
Let
H
it
got a
go.
hairline. You
Let
were
it go.
never fine. Blah, 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 blah.
Just
You
like
will never
Hairline like
find
mine.
That nigga look
Let
like
that
a
shit
hobbit
go.
orc.
a
Oh my
hobby
god.
corner.
No, he looks like that one guy from the Smurfs.
You
The
know
one with the
what? I
black
am
hoodie.
trying to get up out of here, y'all.
No, you not. No, you not. No, you
Yes,
stay
I
right
am
here.
trying to get up out of here.
Nah, Drip, you
Alright.
came
Like,
on
I'm
too
not.
late, bro. You came on too late.
Yeah, you
That's
staying right here.
that's what she said.
You staying right.
But on that note,
in the moment.
You staying
Y'all
right
Like,
here,
crazy,
brown
bro.
ass.
I gotta work. Like,
Work
me
and wait.
too.
Shit. God damn it. We
I ain't got nothing but
here.
time. I'm off.
Shit.
But
We
hey,
shit.
that's
I'm
what
off
Triple
tomorrow.
H. That's what Triple H
well,
did. He
if
was
y'all
off.
want me up this long, y'all better hit them likes.
That's that's what Triple H did. He was
Who
off, but
needs
they were
some
on.
water?
Oh,
Some of y'all
God.
need some
He
water.
played the game, but the game was paused.
You played the game, but the game was
That's a new word of the
I'm
day.
going to bed.
Oh no.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Y'all take
Hey,
care.
thanks for having me, Bar.
God, this slip is bad. No shit bag, no shit Barbie doll. Swear I move too fast, you just might crash. You know I ain't driving, so she ain't got nothing but ass, nothing but class. No, I ain't even alone.